gay men took off their clothes, climbed a tree, and engaged in lewd sex acts for 4 hours in the tree before hundreds of onlookers.
We are controlling transmission.
Vulva is what girls have down below.
Your breasts grow firm and blossom under their canopy of fragrant silken skin. Feel your breasts swell. Feel them grow firm as they blossom to their natural limit. Feel the sensation.
You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
KDK's Lunatic Fringe.
All systems go. Prepare for countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off to adventure in the amazing year 400 million.
I can't breathe. Stop.
Booyah! And here we are, everybody, and welcome to KDK's Lunatic Fringe, live for May 1st. It's Saturday. It's a little after 10 p.m. That's right, we are live. I'm just trying to prove that we're live here. Looks like I need to turn my mic up a little. Let's try this. Hello? Okay, that looks a little better. We have a lot to get to tonight because it's been a very, very eventful week around here. There's a lot of interesting news going on tonight. Let me start off with the first important news, the first time we've ever done this on KDK's Lunatic Fringe. We have an 800 number for our peeps, that being you guys, to call in and speak with me on my dime. The number is don't call it yet, but the number is 1-888-202-9836. That is the toll-free number if you want to call in and talk to me. But there are some rules about the 800 number. If you want to do live prank calls with me, don't call the 800 number. It'll be too long and too expensive for me, and I'm a cheap ass, as everybody who listens knows. Also, if you, I don't know, what else should I mention? I can tell when people are calling from the 800 number and when they're calling me directly, so that people can't trick me into paying for like a really long call. But we got a lot to talk about. Recently, NHB Radio started a war with social crime, which is what you're listening to me on right now. You know, I probably should identify what station it is before I go any further. It's sort of confusing because we're on two different stations right now, and we're kicking ass. Let me see what we got here. Just starting out, and we have 47 listeners or something. Not bad. We are on Social Crime Internet Radio, socialcrime.com. We are on PCU Radio on Shoutcast. And if you want to listen in stereo, go to Social Crime. If you want to listen in mono, you can go to either place. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. We're just here to have fun. And tonight, I'll be discussing some personal issues and airing some dirty laundry about this whole internet radio so-called war that's supposedly going on now. And of course, I'll be making live prank calls on the air like we always do here every week. I take audience feedback. If you have ideas for prank calls, or if you have numbers in particular that you want me to call, you can go to kdkprankcalls.com and click on the link for the chat room. Join us in there where I am. I'm in that room. Click on me and send me a private message with your phone number and your information. And please don't give out phone numbers in the chat room. Send them to me in private messages because we don't want to be giving out people's... We'll prank them, but we don't want to be broadcasting it to everyone else. You know, we do have some kind of standards. And hopefully later on tonight, I'm going to be calling in live to Rise Sorona University sometime before they go off the air, if I don't forget. And it's not going to be a prank call, because people who listened 2 weeks ago know that I had some fun. And it's not the first time I've done this, but I called up Rye. Well, the first time I tried to call Rye, and I got a wrong number. And it was just some guy. But I went with the idea anyway. I decided to do the prank anyway. But instead, I said, "Hey, this is Rye." So I spoke to Rye yesterday, and he turns out to be a pretty cool guy, and I feel bad for picking on him. So I'm going to call and publicly and formally apologize to him later on in the program, so you can tune in and listen for that. In the meantime, we can listen to why exactly Rye is pissed at me. I'll play this, and then I'll come back and talk about it.
Hello.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Yeah,
I'm calling for Rye.
you are.
Is he there?
Hey?
Is she there?
Who?
That big, fat, dumpy, ugly drag queen.
No, you're talking to somebody else.
Who am I talking to?
You're talking to Broomfields.
Who's Broomfields?
We're in the Cineboy trailer court.
Are you crazy?
No.
Are you on the internet?
No.
I dialed 1866 live.
You dialed the wrong one.
Yeah, no, I know what I dialed. I'm looking at it right here.
Well, all right. That's who you got.
Well, put his faggy fat ass on the phone.
Hey?
I'm looking for Rye Cerrone, the big, fat, hideous, morbidly obese drag queen.
I don't know.
You don't know him?
No.
Well, you're lucky, because he'd probably be
Goodbye.
touching you if you did. Hello?
Yeah, goodbye.
No. Put Rye on the phone.
There's nobody here by that name.
Are you drinking, Rye? I'm having some beers. What are you drinking?
I love how you hear him go, "Oh, shit," at the end. But, you know, now that I played, I feel even worse because Rye turned out to be a cool guy. I hate it when I'm a dick to people who are cool. It's usually the other way around, people being dicks to me, and I think I'm cool. Maybe I am a dick. Am I a dick? That's Keith in the background. He's shaking his head because he doesn't realize I'm on radio. I have a funny story to share with you. I'm sitting here at the computer. I was probably in the ventriloquist room. And I hear like something that sounds like somebody banging on the window outside. So I'm like, okay, somebody walked by and they tapped on the window because we're on the ground floor. It's only like 3 feet from the bottom of the window to the ground. And so I look outside, and all I see is like this little Persian cat, like a dark-colored Persian cat, just sitting there, like looking up at me. And one of our cats, Julian, is in the window with me. And I said, oh, maybe he's trying to make friends. And I tapped on the glass, and right when I did that, the thing just lunged at the window. And it clung to the window ledge. And it wasn't very graceful because, like, Persians are kind of clumsy cats with all that hair. So it's sort of like he bashed into the wall and smashed his face into the glass so that he was, like, face-to-face with Julian. And Julian, he wasn't scared. You know, he was pretty brave. I was pretty impressed. But then the cat just, like, hisses right in his face and jumps down and runs away. And I thought it was, like, the weirdest thing. Like, this I don't know, what would you call it? Passive-aggressive? This insane little stalker stray cat is, like, menacing my cat at 3 in the morning. But that's not the funny part. The funny part is, like 2 days later, yesterday, I'm outside, and I see this cat is sitting in front of the window of somebody else's house, and there's another cat in the window. So he like goes from like window to window, like harassing all the cats in the complex. He's like the pussy bully because he wants to pick fights through the windows. I don't know why I'm telling cat stories. Oh, let me find the phone and see if the 800 number is working. Uh-oh.
Press 1. Now, why can't I hear that? Oh, my settings. Shortly.
Fuck. Well, I'm going to have to fix my settings here, and I won't be able to take any calls until I do that. God damn it, I hate it when this happens. Fuck. Let me see if I can find... okay, this is the other prank call. This is the prank call where I actually did get through to Rye. And whoever's calling, please stop calling, because I can't put you on the air, so... I gotta fix my settings first. Listen to this.
Hello? Hey.
Hey!
Hello, boys.
You're calling during a break.
Oh, well, can I talk to you privately?
Oh, of course.
How you doing, girlfriend?
Doing absolutely fabulous.
I don't know why I'm talking softly, because we're off the air.
Exactly.
Well, that's okay, because I didn't really want to talk on the air. I wanted to talk to you because I'm your biggest fan.
Really?
Hey! You are the sexiest drag queen I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you very much.
Do you ever appear anywhere where I could come and see you?
Come down to Louisiana, baby. I'm here all the time.
I live in Louisiana. That's why I'm asking if you ever appear anywhere.
Where do you live?
Well, I'm not going to tell you that because I'm going to come and see you, and I have a gift for you to give you in person, and I don't know.
Well, I appear in Lafayette all the time.
No, I mean, when do you do your drag engagement? Somebody told me that you go out and you do drag shows, you know,
on occasion.
Drag burlesque, where you let the blubber fly.
Of course. That's the only way to do it.
That's fabulous. I'm about 350 pounds myself. How are you?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I fixed my settings. So, person who was calling before, if you call back, I'll be able to put you on the air now.
How much are you?
I'm only 200, dear.
Only 200?
Yeah.
You look a lot bigger in the picture I saw.
Oh, really?
How tall are you? 4 feet?
Well, I'm going to have to Photoshop that.
How tall are you? If you're like 300 pounds with a face that fat, what are you, like 4 feet tall?
No.
Hey.
Well, I have to go.
No. Put me on the air. Don't go.
Okay.
Because I'm entertaining anyway, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
I'm your biggest fan. And I'm very cute. And I'm very well hung. Well, tell me while we're on. That's okay. I'll take a sip of my beer while we wait. If I have about 3 more, you'll start to look attractive. Have you no shame? Have you no mirrors? You have a fun house mirror in your house or something?
There we go. There's the caller calling in.
Hey.
Who's calling? Press 1.
Oh, you
And Rye hung up on me.
This call was brought to you by KDK.com.
Now connecting. Go ahead, please.
Hello, who is this, please?
Hello.
Hello, who is this, please?
This is Mike. Who's this?
Blink. Oh, that's from the video game. My grandson plays video games.
Yes, how are you doing today, Blink?
I'm doing lovely. Wait a
That
minute.
is
You
so cool.
confuse me. You're obviously retarded.
Yeah, I must be.
Everyone say hello to Mike Capel, the host of Ventrilo Nation, right here on Social Crime Internet Talk Radio. You should have done a goofy voice when you called up. Everybody's like, this is like the goofy voice program.
I love the goofy voice.
Oh, that's more disturbing. That's like one of those pervert callers. You could call people up and use that voice and like creep them out.
Are you gonna get on? I'm trying to get into your chat room right now, and like, I can't get in there. Are you gonna get on MSN?
Well, if you can't get into the chat room, you can go to the website and use either the Java applet, or if you have MIRC or some kind of IRC program, it's irc.centralchat.net, and the room is KDK. And you're right, I'm going to, let me see, I have that Messenger 2 program that you have, so that I can run MSN and AIM at the same time in one window to make my life a little easier.
Yeah, because see, MIRC for a blind dude sucks.
Oh, that's right, you're blind. Okay, let me get the blind people in here. So let me disprove the myth that social crime people hate the handicapped, because many of us are probably handicapped anyway. Does mentally handicapped...
Well, I'm a handicapped people.
Okay, now I'm logged into the name that nobody ought to be talking to me on. And let me see if I can go log into the other ones. I'm logged into the wrong name. Okay, Mike, maybe you can answer me a question. I'm going to globally connect so that I'm connected to like all the names, and then how do I take like one name off the list?
You know, I'm not sure.
Okay,
I've only been using this for like a day now.
I'll have to figure it out. If anybody wants to send me an IM, the AIM contact is Social Crime Live, and that will be me. It's the first time I'm using this program, so please forgive me if I don't get you right away. Okay, I got you. I got your IM, Mike. Okay.
Okay, so now what I'll do then is I'll hang up and I'll give you my idea on IM.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Take it easy, Mike. Wow, that was sort of bizarre. Okay, and the other is contact at MSN, contact at socialcrime.com, I believe. I'm not too sure about that. But everybody, please don't talk to me under the regular KDK AIM name, because I'm going to have to figure out how to turn that off. Or, oops. Let's see who's going in now. And I'm real professional here. As you can tell, I'm holding the phone up to a boom mic. Hello, Laurie.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, it was just rebuffering for me for some reason.
It was rebuffering for you?
Yeah, on the...
Uh-oh.
I loaded up real quick.
What stream are you listening to?
The broadband.
59 people listening.
Damn.
Booyah. Any
hey,
numbers on social... What's that?
I was just saying hi to the 59 people.
Okay. Everybody, this is, what is your handle now? What is your new handle?
You can just call me... You can just call me John.
John. Okay, this is John Simmons from...
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
What's the other name? Bob something? Bob, okay. This is Bob Oden from ComedyThinkTank.com. Say hello, Bob.
Hey, what's going on, people?
That's so bizarre.
What?
Everybody wants to change their name.
Well, you just don't want shit coming back.
Now, are you calling me directly or using the new 800 number?
I get free long distance, man. I'm not going to burn up your 800 minute.
Awesome. You rule, man.
No, I do.
You feel
I don't know your 800 number. I didn't write it down.
Okay. Well, the 800 number, so if people want to write it down and call in later, it's 888-202-9836. I don't know what it spells. I don't think it spells anything. What?
Wait, actually...
It's a long, convoluted thing. I didn't buy it.
Alright, what's your number?
The 800 number?
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to call me back on it.
No, just say it.
Okay, 1-888-202-9836.
What? 202 what?
9836.
Okay. It can spell, we found these...
Well, that would be a little game everybody can play. Everybody can go to the bulletin boards at KDK Prank Calls and type in what those letters will spell. And that's what I'll give out on the air instead of giving the real numbers. So the only smarter people will end up calling it, right?
There you go.
I wanted to hook up a phone patch to do the show like tonight, but I didn't have any time this afternoon for some odd reason.
You didn't have any time?
I got roped into doing family things at the last minute. Yeah, I know you gave me the option of going or not, but I feel like I ought to be with you, like when you go to these places. Otherwise, they start rumors that we're we're not getting along or we're breaking up or something.
You're breaking up?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Zach, what are you doing tomorrow then?
Whoa.
Oh, Bob, I mean.
Yeah, see, you fucked it up
pick
already.
up on the other line if you want. You want to pick up on the other line?
No, you can say 1-888-20 byte 6.
Byte 6?
Yeah.
That works.
Or
okay.
you can do...
The caller number is 1-888 byte 6.
No, 1-888-20 byte Oz.
Byte Oz?
Yeah, OZ.
Okay. Zach, do you feel like doing some calls tonight?
Maybe.
It feels too early to me.
Yeah, well, we don't have to do them yet. I figured we could just do some banter or something back and forth.
Uh-huh. Okay, so tell me a funny story.
I don't know. Just ask me about something. Well, what's going on? I mean, you said you had all this big news.
Well, I can start out with the top of the list. KDK T-shirts, buttons, and patches. I found a company that can make KDK T-shirts, buttons, and patches for a really good price. So,
yeah.
If anybody can come up with a really good design that looks good in one color, send it to me.
One color?
Send it to me at design@kdkprankcalls.com. Yeah, because I'm not going to spend like a whole lot of money on this. I want to come up with a design that naturally looks good in only one color. You know what I mean? Like,
no, you want other people to come up with it.
Well, if they can, cool, but I have ideas my own self.
Yeah, whatever.
And that was part of my big news. And then the other big news was the 800 number.
Yeah, what made you get that? Are you trying to go national?
No, I didn't get that. But it's something it's the regular social crime number. You know, if you want to call into any social crime show, that's...
So you have to pay for it, though?
It's 6.9 cents a minute. That's why I'm discouraging people from using it for, like, prank calling purposes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, and this brings up an important point, because I'm looking at the IMs coming in. People, I love you all, but please don't IM just to say hello. If you want to have a personal...
Oh, dude, just close them, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just going to close them out, and it's not that I don't like you, because you know I like you. And if you hang out after the program, I'd be more than happy to talk to you, but I can't do it, like, while I'm hosting a program. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Like, people IM me and say, can you send me that file? Well, no, I'm kind of busy right now.
God.
You know how it goes.
But see, then you do need, like, another person. See, you need, like, a sidekick there.
Well, you're my sidekick.
Yeah, but I don't have all the shit that you're playing. But that way, if people wanted shit, we could send it out.
Yeah.
See, where's Social Crime? Don't they have any, like, people that handle that shit? Don't they got any, like, engineers or something? They got plenty of... Hold on, they got plenty of people to kick people off their Ventrilo chat server.
Yeah, we can talk about that. You were banned from the Ventrilo chat server, and I wasn't sure if it was really you or not, because I couldn't imagine you doing anything bad enough, because I've known Zach for a pretty long time.
I was pretty pissed, and then I heard they were playing some of my pranks.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. See, they don't like what I gotta say in real life, but if I put it on a prank phone call, they're all giggles.
They did ask me if they still have permission to play or prank calls, and I said, well, I haven't talked to them. What's that?
After they banned me?
Yeah, they said, well, can we still play his stuff?
Oh,
and I was like,
why don't they just fucking unban me?
I am going to unban you as soon as I figure out how. But apparently you were in there, and you were talking to Farhan about being blind, and somebody else in there thought maybe you were picking on Farhan. And,
well, yeah, because I like to call those people judgmental.
Well, yeah. But
no,
like
he totally jumped to conclusions. We were talking about, like...
No, we get a lot of people in there. Well, we used to get a lot of people in there just starting shit and trying to piss everybody off.
Hold on, hear me out. I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
All I was asking that guy was, like, what came to mind? What did he see in his head? When I forget what word it was. And then everyone's like, he's blind. And I'm like, I fucking understand that. I just want to know if he thinks.
Okay, well, we can
visible things.
We can clarify. The guy that banned you is Mark the DJ.
Yeah, Mark the DJ. I know who fucking banned me.
And I actually heard, I've heard Mark have similar conversations with Farhan, like trying to understand, like, how blind people visualize the colors of things. You know, and how things appear, you know what I mean? So it sounds like that's exactly what you were doing. But I think maybe he thought you were picking on Farhan, and he told you that you were looking for a sighted person's answer, and he wasn't going to be able to give you one. And you started cursing at him. And I said,
well, no, because he cursed at me first.
Oh, did he really?
Listen to my prank phone calls. Unless I'm in a total aggressive mood, which I was not, I don't cuss until they cuss.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured either that or you were kidding around. I figured more that you were kidding around, because there have been times I've been talking to you, and then you haul off and say, you're an asshole, you're a dickhead. And I know you're kidding around, but I know you well enough to know you're kidding around.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's life, man. That's what happens. But enough about Mark the Dick, DJ, but...
My other exciting... Mark is actually a really cool guy.
No, he is. I mean, he's just a little trigger happy. And that's cool. You know, we'll shake it off.
He was looking out for his buddy Farhan.
I know.
Farhan is...
By jumping, you know, it's like the whole Iraq War. So you're for the Iraq War? Like you're all about preemptiveness? Well, my blind dude's gonna get hurt. Better ban this guy. I gotta protect him.
I don't know.
See, I'm dragging you down, man. Let's hear what you think about Mark.
They probably figured because you were a prank caller, you were just going to do nothing but fuck with them all the time.
No.
Because I get
that
shit too.
That?
What's that?
Why would I do that?
Well, people assume that prank callers are always, like, fucking around all the time. And they have a prank idea coming in. It says, I want you to call my parents, ask for Charles, and say you are friends with me, and you can go from there. Their number is... Say I want a new cat or something, and he is going to have a litter of them, and he selected Dad to be the father and caretaker. Okay, well that idea is not very good, but I might be able to come up with something. I'm going to call up your parents and tell them that you're in trouble because you've been downloading gay porn off of BitTorrents. Okay, is that a better idea?
No, but why would you be turning them in?
Well, it's a prank call. I'm not really turning them in.
Well, but that's the thing. You got to make it realistic, man.
I'm not really going to call the porn people and report him for downloading the gay porn that he gets all the time.
Are we talking about that kid's parents or what?
No, we're talking about the guy who's writing into me.
Oh, Mark wants to respond in the channel.
Does he?
Yeah. wants to defend himself.
Mark wants me to go into the Ventrilo. You know, Mark, go into your office. Don't let anybody else in, and we can put you on the air here, hopefully. And let me keep an eye on the streams and make sure none of them get bumped while I connect to this bandwidth-absorbing Ventrilo.
But, yeah, so let's call these parents. That should be interesting.
Okay,
Let's just say there's a party going. What time is it where he is?
Hang on a second, Zach. Mark is here, and we'll be able to hear him. Go ahead, Mark. Oh, maybe Mark's not here. I'm hanging out in Mark's office, and he's there alone, but he's not saying nothing. Well, Mark can give his rebuttal later on in the program. I closed out the Ventrilo. You know what? I forgot about the delay. Oops. He doesn't realize that I went in there to go talk to him.
Yeah.
But, Mark, it's probably better if you call in later. Call in the 800 number if you need to. And he'll be able to give his rebuttal. But you're both cool guys, so I have every faith that you'll work it out and become good buddies. Remember when the first time you and I met, I was being a dick to you?
Oh, you were a big dick, man.
Yeah, I went to
your... You're a big dick that potentially had AIDS. No, we're not supposed to make gay jokes anymore. No, we're not?
No more anti-gay jokes, because I don't want to piss...
That's not anti-gay. That's making a situation relevant. Do people know that gay people die of AIDS?
Oh.
That heterosexuals die of AIDS?
Oh, they do? Now, here's an I am coming in. Show tonight? Let me type in yes. And then just close it out.
Okay, hey, but...
See, him I have to forgive because he can't hear me saying, don't use this number, just say, hi, how are you? Or don't use the same. Anyway, what were you saying, buddy?
Let's do the parent call.
You want to do that call?
The party.
Uh-huh.
And we're seeing if he's there, if he could drive, if they could take us all to this party.
Okay, so we're looking for a ride to a party?
Yeah, but, okay, our friend Tim, alright?
Our friend Tim
is having a party. And we want to know, what's the kid's name?
The kid's name is Mike.
Okay, we want to know if Mike wants to go and if they'll be able to drive us.
Okay, and we can talk about how it's a rave and we're going to, do...
Well, no, we'll be subtle in the beginning.
Okay.
But let yourself get trapped if they start asking questions.
Okay, we're going to try to talk to the father. His name is Charles. And I'm going to try not to say the last name during the call so I don't have to edit it out, but I'm going to mute my mic and tell you the name, okay? Hang on. Okay, hopefully you got that and the listeners didn't. I guess it's not a big deal if they do. Okay, so I'm going to click over, and Mike, we're going to try to get a hold of your father. Where's my little phone card here? That I can edit out later.
48 minutes.
Okay, you start.
Hello?
Hey, this is Brad. Is Mike there?
This is who?
Brad.
Who are you looking for?
Mike.
Michael Capel?
Yeah.
No. Who is this, Brad?
Yeah. I'm one of his friends. Our friend Steve's on the phone.
Hello.
Hi.
We were supposed to go to a rave tonight.
Who was?
Me and Mike and John here.
Where are you calling from?
John's house.
Well, I mean, are you in Wausau?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Michael's been sick all day.
He's been
sick all day?
I've been talking to him on the computer, and he said he still wants to go. But, he said you could give us a ride.
Yeah, so, I mean, you got enough for 4 in there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We can pay you for gas, and we'll give you a couple beers if you want or something.
Well,
we'll give you a J.
You're talking to his mom.
Hello.
Oh, I thought this was his sister.
No.
Oh.
And we live in Green Bay.
Oh, in that case, he was supposed to go bowling with us tonight.
Yeah. Could you give us a ride to the bowling alley?
No, he can't.
Oh.
No, he knows what we're talking about, but he was afraid to ask you. He said you were mad at him about something, and he knew that you would say no.
Maybe you should go talk to Mike.
Michael was not feeling good this morning at all.
What's wrong?
He can't sleep.
Oh, he can't
can't sleep.
No, and he has a migraine headache.
You know what I do for that? A couple shots of JD will send it right away.
Yeah, well, that's not the cure-all for Michael, I don't think, but I will tell him when I talk to him that you called.
Okay.
What about this half ounce he wanted? I hope we didn't get Mike in trouble. Zach?
Yeah.
Bob, you there? I hope we didn't get Mike in trouble.
Did you hang up?
Yeah. Mike, go tell your mom that we were only kidding around and we didn't really have drugs for you.
God, why do you bring up that, man?
What? The weed?
Yeah.
See, you get mad when I do something that's like a little deviant.
No, because you don't know how they're going to take that.
That's why I'm
Then
telling
you could potentially get in trouble. What if he is up there doing drugs?
I doubt that very highly. And, Seppi, please stop IMing me unless you have something important to say. If anybody wants to contact me, the name is Social Crime Live, or at MSN, it's contact@socialcrime.com. See how professional I am with that shit? I'm such a total sellout.
You are. Blackout would be proud.
For next week, I'm working on a parody, my first song parody.
The song parody?
I'm doing a song parody of the Real Big Fish's Sell Out.
What are you going to say?
It's about my experiences in internet radio.
Yeah, I'm gay. But, boom, boom.
No, that's not a part of my internet experience.
Being gay?
That's my offline life.
No, that's your online life, Mr. Hookup.
Well, it started off that way.
Yeah, see? Know your roots, man.
Seppi's asked me, what is the server? Don't bother me with stupid questions. Go to the fucking site and use the link you
Whoa, damn! I'm so nasty.
I'm not really mad. I'm just trying to be butch for a moment.
Butch?
Yeah.
What do you mean by butch?
We have 62 people listening. Booyah. Go me. Go me. We're gonna have to
go me, man. Hey, I'm part of this experience.
Go us.
Yeah, see, there you go. We just need a duo.
I knew as long as Ted were here, the numbers would be better, because it's not going to be the same people listening to both streams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah, I got this cool program called Radio Toolbar. It tells me how many people are listening on each of the 3 different streams that we're on right now.
Yeah.
And I can see that we are beating Rye's ass. Rye has 46 listeners, and we have 62, I believe.
Wow.
If I'm doing the math right.
We're being pumped out to a lot of computers right now.
Yeah, we kick ass.
Yeah, so, I mean, what should we do?
That is something I wanted to talk about. Hey, maybe you want to call Rye with me.
Who?
Rye's a guy who I was sort of really mean to, only because he just happens to do a show at the same time as mine. Through no fault of his own. I've been doing my show for almost 2 years at this time. He's been doing his show at that time for a long time, and we never even knew about each other until recently. But he became sort of like an innate enemy just because he's on the same time as I am.
Uh-huh.
But I talked to him, and he's actually a really cool guy. And
the gay dude?
Yeah, he was even nice to me after all the horrible shit I said about him and all the fat jokes and stuff.
Well, he is fat, though.
Well, he is rather large, but as long as he's got a good sense of humor, he's okay in my book.
Yeah, then he's just a funny fat guy.
See, he got mad. Well, you heard the calls. When I called into the program, I was trying to be KDK. I was being goofy, and I was doing voices and stuff. And he says, well, you're welcome to call up if you want to talk about the topic in your real voice, but if you're going to call up and try to derail my program, that's not appreciated. And I'm sort of offended that he took it the wrong way, but,
Well, you were trying to disrupt his program. No person's really prepared.
I understand the format of his program is they'll have a topic, and they'll stay on topic, and they discuss it for the length of the program. And I figured since it's on NHB, I've never been able to listen, but I figured that since it's on NHB, it must be a comedy program, and, he'll appreciate even a goofy call. But instead, he thinks I was, listening to his show and, doing things purposely trying to derail his program.
Weren't you?
No, I was just trying to be goofy.
Oh, what was that email you wrote me then?
What? Okay. Hello, Veronica. Veronica's saying hi to me.
Yo, Veronica, what's up?
Vern is in the hizzy. I gotta stop doing that, or everybody's gonna be, just typing her name to me.
Say a shout-out! Say a shout-out!
Give me shout-outs. I'll give shout-outs.
Yeah.
I'll give shout-outs later to the people in the chat room, so go to kdkprankcalls.com and go to the chat room, I'll give you a shout-out. There's 20 people in there right now, so everybody else, go on.
Skibbity-doo-bop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do-wop.
Do-wop.
Yeah.
Skibbity-doo-wop-dee-bam.
So maybe I can discuss this while you're on the phone, because it'll probably make it more interesting. Well, one of the stories I was going to tell tonight is, well, I guess it's no secret that the general manager of Social Crime likes to partake of the alcohol. So I went into the ventrilo room unsuspecting one night. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning. And as soon as I get in there, Pedge pulls me into his office. You know who Pedge is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he pulls me into his office in ventrilo. And he's saying, he's trying to get me to pay to broadcast my program. And I don't know, there's just something in me that doesn't want to pay to broadcast anymore. You know what I mean? I think, at this point, I think I've been doing this so long, if I had to pay to broadcast, then I probably shouldn't be doing it anymore because ain't nobody interested, you know?
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, well, you know what I can do? I'm like, if I get donations for the show, because a lot of times people send donations through the PayPal from the website because they like the show. So I said, okay, if anybody does that, I'll pass the money along to you. Which is I think is mighty white of me. But then he started carrying on, and he's carrying on, and he says, I really have a problem with PCU simulcasting the stream. And again,
really?
Yeah, and again, I'm trying to explain, you know, any publicity is good publicity, and what he does helps me, so to me, that's the most important, you know. I like Social Crime, but they're number 2, and I'll always be number 1, I suppose. So he puts his foot down, and he says, okay, that it's not going to happen anymore, I'm going to block the simulcast, and he says, you need to make a choice. And guess what happened?
What?
I chose PCU. And for about an hour, I was no longer a member of the PCU staff. But
PCU? You mean Social Crime?
Or yeah, I was no longer a member of the Social Crime staff. Like Pedge was saying he was going to let me do a farewell show, and then after that would be it. So tonight would have been my farewell show on Social Crime. And then I would have just gone with Ted Webb, doing it to like up to 40 people or however many we can handle with that stream. And, you know, it's no skin off my ass, because I really don't care how many people listen. I just do this because this is my therapy. This is when I talk to my friends and have some fun. I really need to take a sip of beer here. Why don't you talk for a moment and I'll come back.
Alright. So, I don't know, I was watching the National Spelling Bee today. There's this one chick on there. Oh my fucking god. After everything, she was from Jamaica. After everything she asked the judges, she said, "Thank you, sir." And then she'd alternate between "Thank you, sir," and "Thank you, Dr. So-and-so." After every fucking thing, she would milk the clock for the whole entire time. And there was the announcers for the spelling bee, and they were saying, "Oh, the judge is going to have to butt in soon because she's going over their time, although there's not a written amount of time that you're supposed to spell the word in."
Yeah, what if you spelled the word and then just started to sing a song? Would they have to stop her?
I mean, she should have. That's what she should have done. I mean, that would have milked the clock a little bit longer for her. She was just stalling and stalling, and then the bitch fell out, man. She spelled the word wrong. She didn't even fucking care. She's like, bing, wrong.
She was there just to have some fun. But anyway, back to my story before I forget where I was. So for a brief while, I'm no longer a member of the Social Crime staff, and I'm expecting them to go and remove my prank calls from their playlist and take my graphics down from their site and delist my show and everything and change the password so I can't get back in. And we go up into the lobby and we're talking to Mike, and Mark understands how cool it is to have somebody bringing in listeners from a different source who are going to learn about social crime. So he sort of calmed down, and I was back into the fold. But I was rather proud of myself that when backed into a corner, I stuck with my friends.
There you go.
Okay, you want to try another call? Why don't you try like a random local?
No, my three-way is fucked up, remember?
You have somebody else on the line?
No.
Sorry to bother you, but the stream is dropping out every 10 to 15 seconds, making you reconnect. Is that happening to you, buddy?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not turned on, I don't think.
Pooh Bear says the same thing. I think your streams keeps getting kicked. Somebody's kicking my streams?
Listen to you. You think it's some big conspiracy. Ted Webb said earlier that his stream wasn't dropping out.
Okay, well, if social crime...
I think it's the 56K stream.
You think?
Because the 56K stream was taking a really long time to load.
Okay, so you know what? I closed out Messenger. Hopefully that'll help solve the problem, because maybe I just had too much shit open. I'm sorry. I'd like to use the Messenger stuff. I know there's a social crime staff who are listening. If you want to, if you can, please log into those names and communicate with the listeners, but just let them know that they're not speaking to me. Okay.
Well, then that kind of defeats the point.
Well, people can still talk to me. Just go into the chat room at kdkprankcalls.com or irc.centralchat.net. The room is KDK. And you can talk to me
why you can't. You must have really shitty cable, man.
I do. I think my upload is only 112, and I'm doing 24 and 56. Plus, I'm in the IRC. So if I open up more shit, it's sort of kind of pushing it. And I got radio.
Yeah, dude, damn, you suck.
I got radio tool. There's still 63 people listening, even though it's dropping out. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I hope it's
we love you all.
I hope it's not an attack.
Welcome to the KDK and Zach show.
Keith says it's Rye. No, it's not Rye. Me and Rye are copacetic.
No, it's Rye, man.
I apologize for being a dick to Rye, and I told him that when I do call him, I'll talk my normal voice and we'll have a normal conversation.
Yeah, let's call up Rye.
Okay. Okay.
Busy.
They're busy right now, but we can try later. And that brings up some other interesting news. I'm just going through interesting story to interesting story. Here's another development, and I want everybody to go to the bulletin boards at kdkprankcalls.com to vote about this. And by the end of the program, I'm going to give my answer, but I'm considering moving the program from 10 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That way we're not competing directly with Rye, and hopefully we'll be able to get more listeners because it won't be so
goddamn... Did he give you a blowjob?
What's that?
Did he give you a blowjob?
Who?
Rye.
No, I figure Rye's show is a gay show, right?
Yeah, but what are you bending down and over and backwards for this gay guy?
Listen! Rye's show is a gay show, and even though we're beating him, he still has 46 people listening right now, and a lot of those gay listeners would probably enjoy our program.
I'll listen to you. But we can't talk about no faggot shit.
Well, we do occasionally. I do sometimes. Once in a blue moon, I've said some gay stuff. Right?
Yeah, but what's wrong with making fun of gays?
There's nothing wrong with it. Hopefully
I make fun of Christians. Isn't that good? That's a good trade-off. I make fun of your kind and make fun of Christians.
Okay, that seems fair.
Yeah, come on. I take it from all ends, man. I pick on feminists. I'm on the air. Yeah, listen.
Surrounding University. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, you.
How you doing, Rye? This is KDK.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm calling in my real voice to apologize for picking on you guys and to let you know it was all meant in good fun, and I was just trying to be silly.
Okay.
I didn't really mean to derail your program or really seriously put anybody down. So I hope you guys don't have any hard feelings.
Of course not.
Okay.
I mean, granted, when I first went on, I was simulcasting your show to see what you say.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah, because you played the phone call.
I know, I played the calls and I reminded myself about how bad I felt about it. Yeah, well, you know, I don't deny what I do, I just apologize for it when I do something wrong.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's manly enough of you.
Well, thank you.
Who's the girl on the Rye show?
Huh?
This is my friend from ComedyThinkTank.com.
Huh?
My friend is on the line from ComedyThinkTank.com.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Good. How are you?
So what's the topic tonight?
Hey, they asked me a fucking question, man.
Okay.
The topic is all about masturbation. It's National Masturbation.
Oh, I got a good masturbation story.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
You want me to tell it?
Yeah.
Right.
Quickly.
All right. It's not exactly masturbating, but I was almost suspended for school because my friends and I, we had this website that we had this banner that said, it had our friend on there giving the thumbs up, and it said, go to jackandworld.com. They have like the best masturbation tips. And so...
Is that a real site?
Yeah, it is.
Jackandworld.com?
Cool.
Oh, yeah, dude, jackandworld.com is the shit, man.
Oh, yeah, it's the greatest website in the world. That's actually... I used to teach a creative masturbation course, and that's where I got all the information from.
Yeah, they had some real... And they rated it in rosy palms.
Yeah.
They had such a good sense of humor about it. The thing I liked about that site, he was very supportive about it, how they always said you shouldn't be ashamed.
Yeah, you should never be ashamed about masturbating.
No, everybody does it. Nothing to be ashamed of.
I know. That's the beautiful message about that site.
But
anyway.
We don't want to take you guys off track too much, so we're going to be leaving in a moment here, but I just
I'm going to tell my I'm going to tell my masturbation story.
Okay, well, let me give my news, and then you tell your masturbation story.
Okay.
Rye?
Yeah.
Some good news. I have a poll up on the bulletin board at my site for people to vote about whether I ought to move my program earlier so that we're not in direct competition.
Yes, I've seen that.
Okay, and people seem to like the idea, so I think starting next week, we're going to be brothers.
Brothers?
Out
I'm
and proud.
you, man.
Out and proud radio.
That'll be cool. That way I'll be able to listen to yours and...
Yeah, exactly. I'll be able to listen to your program for the first time. Okay, now, Bob, you want to go tell your masturbation story?
Yeah. Anyway, so we had that banner that linked to the Jack and World site, and we had T-shirts we wore to school, and it advertised that website. Well, they said we couldn't wear the T-shirts anymore because we linked to something that was sexually explicit. We were saying, well, the only thing we're linking to is the Jack and World website. And they got all irate about that. So one day I made this banner and wore it on my T-shirt that said, I support masturbation, jackandworld.com. And I was wearing it around, and I got to, like, third period, and it was one of my teachers, they sent me up, they're like, no, Zach, you can't wear that, man. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go to the office. So I'm sitting up in the office, and all these people are passing by, and they're like, why are you up here? And I just point down to my shirt, and they just shake their heads. I'm like, what? And then my guidance counselor, this new guy that year, he came by and he's like, oh, why are you up here? Pointing to my shirt. He's like, oh, well, if you ever need to see me for guidance or help or, you know, you got any problems going on in your life or anything like that, just come and see me anytime. I was like, because I masturbate or?
No, you have to understand. What he was really saying was, if you ever need a hand.
Well, no, he did have some gay tendencies, you know, the stereotypical things. And that was one of the running jokes that we actually had with him. Later we became friends with him, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I eventually got to the dean of students, and she was this German lady, and we always made connotations to Hitler, and she had a very thick German accent. We're sitting in there, and she pointed out something in the dress code that said, I can't wear anything that promotes sex. I was like, if anything, I'm promoting abstinence. And then we went back and forth, and she had to look up sex in the dictionary, and... I mean, it was ridiculous. And she said, well, basically, since we can't come to a standstill, I'm going to have to suspend you for the day unless you remove it. And I was like, shit, I had a test coming up, and I was like, damn it. As much as I'd like to get suspended today, I can't. And so I had to take it off. But all just because I said I support masturbation.
That's what I don't understand. Masturbation is not sex. You know, if anything, it promotes abstinence.
Yeah. I know, I was like, I thought you'd be giving me a medal or something.
I think people should receive rewards, like a certificate of masturbation.
You should.
Yeah.
That
like
way you can wear it proudly.
Like your AA, you get your gold chip.
Exactly. You get your 30-day chip. You can get your 30-time chip.
Shit, dude, damn, that was a long time ago.
This is fun, and this is really fun, and I hate to cut this short, but I have to leave to go give somebody a ride to work. So, Rye, it was great talking to you, and I'm sorry I was a dick in the past.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, take it easy, man.
See you around.
All right.
Peace in the internet radio field. Okay, Zach?
Yeah.
Same for you. I really do have to go give him a ride.
Yeah, I know, I understand.
Actually, I'm going to be late because it's like 10:55, but fuck him.
Okay.
Okay, take it easy, man. If
Take
you
you
want to
later.
call in later, I'll be here.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now, I am going to have to take a short break here. It takes me about 10 to 15 minutes to give Keith a ride to work. And in the meantime, I'll play some interesting prank calls and music for you to listen to. And, it'll be over just like that.
Barry, why don't you play an A for Steve? You got that, Steve?
Fuck this shit.
What's got into him?
He can't take criticism.
Well, great. There goes the band.
Hello, how are you doing, dear? I would like to speak to this Elizabeth person who is flaming me on the Johnny Depp fan boards.
May I ask who's calling?
My name is Jill Rosenthal, and you know me as Jill 5771823.
She's not available right now. Can I take a message?
I want to ask her why she's saying those awful things about me, just because I was honest about my feelings about Johnny.
Okay, I'll tell her
I'm very upset. My heart is palpitating, and I don't know why. I don't know why I put so much effort into this. As you can hear, I have a problem with the lung cancer, and I have much bigger problems to worry about than this woman saying that I'm sleeping with everybody in my neighborhood just because she's unhappy that I don't like Johnny Depp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you give her that message for me.
I will.
Tell her that somebody gave me a name, and I looked her up on people pages, and now I know her phone number. So if she's gonna talk trash about me, I'm gonna call and talk trash about her, okay?
Okay.
Do you know she was sleeping with that wino who lives down at the end of the block? See, that's the sort of thing I mean. Okay. So no more flaming, okay?
Okay.
You're not taking me seriously. You think I'm kidding around. But you know how she's always on those boards all the time. You know. You know Elizabeth. She's always up on there. She's always all up in that, you know. Well, I'm just going to let you go because you're just humoring me now.
Okay.
Okay. You sure it wasn't you?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, tell Elizabeth she's a bastard for me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I love you. Well, you gonna hang up or what?
Yeah.
My mom always told me it was rude to hang up first, so I always wait for the other person to hang up. So I'm waiting for you to hang up, and then I'll be done.
But then I'll feel rude.
No, it's okay, because I'm telling you to hang up on me.
Okay. Have a good night.
Okay.
Well, that was stupid. I could tell he wasn't going to wake her up so I could talk to her, so might as well just have some fun.
Hello? I'm calling about the ad for the pigeons.
Yeah?
I need some pigeons. I had a question, though. You say you have 20 pigeons for sale, right?
Right.
Would it be possible that I could buy them all, and is there any way I could keep them from trying to fly away? Is there any way I could build them some sort of home, or, you know, maybe feed them somewhere so they don't want to leave?
Clip their wings.
No, I want them to be able to fly freely about the neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
I have a lot of problems with the people in the neighborhood here, and they give me a lot of problems, and they call my house, and they don't believe my stories about the muon, and they won't let me put in a pool, and I want to get a flock of pigeons to just fly about the neighborhood and crap on everything. And that'll show them.
That'll show them, huh?
Do you think if I fed them all in the same place all the time, like, you know, fed them in my backyard, you think they would probably keep coming back to be fed?
I guess so.
So you think my plan would work?
I guess it would.
And they probably breed really quickly, right? I need them to breed really quick and cover this town in pigeons.
To do what?
I want to cover this neighborhood in pigeons.
In pigeons, huh?
How fast do they breed?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's say if I start with the 20 birds, how long do you think till I got to, like, I don't know, like 200,000?
200,000?
I want a flock. I want an army of birds.
I think you're pulling my leg.
Well, how long would it take for me to get, like, maybe a couple thousand?
I ain't got time for this, buddy.
But I want to buy you pigeons.
I can have some fun. This is KDK After Dark. That's a Red Bull. Because I'm very tired. I'm running on Red Bulls right now because I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night, like 3 hours of sleep the night before, and I said, okay, I get off today at work. I get off today from work at 2 o'clock. So cool, I'll be able to go home and I can take a nap before I got to do the program, and then I'll be wired and I'll have all the energy in the world to be able to do a 3-hour live internet radio program with no content. And then, of course, I get home and I have my lunch and I'm about to lay down for a nap. And Keith says, guess what? I forgot to tell you, today is my grandfather's birthday, so we got to go to Westport. So we got lost, and we ended up driving. The total driving time was probably about 3 hours there and back, to spend about 2 hours with his family in a high-class restaurant. And I didn't order any food because I had just eaten, and I'm full, and I'm not going to order food that I'm not going to eat. And then I feel like an idiot because I'm the only one at the table who's not eating while everybody's eating around me. And, of course, Keith orders like a fucking $40 lobster. You know, I just wanted to go home and take a nap. Instead, I'm paying for like a $60 dinner. Damn. I didn't have a $40 lobster. Pardon me while I slam my Red Bull here. We have a call coming in already. I don't think anybody's used the 800 number yet. KDK's Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh, how you doing, man?
I'm gonna call right back with my card.
Okay.
Just want to make sure no one was on with you.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute. Whoa, started to get some feedback there. I hung up just at the right time. I was about to start squealing. This program is so damn unprofessional. Let me move the mic away from my mouth a little and instead turn up the mic volume a little so you're not hearing every time I swallow and burp and stuff. Well, you hear the burps anyway, but at least you're not hearing my you know what I mean. So it looks like it's going to be official. It looks like starting next week. I don't have a final answer yet because I'm going to wait until the end of the program, and then I'm going to go to the KDK Prank Calls bulletin boards, and I'm going to see how you guys voted, whether you want me to move to 8 o'clock or stay at 10 o'clock. So, right now it's looking like it's going to be a good move. But you never know, because my opinions change like the wind. Damn. That's the sound of me tapping out my bowl. Let me grab myself a pen. A pen from over here. You know, if I set up 2 microphones here, it would sound really cool, like while I do like noisy stuff in the background, like when I did that Easter basket thing. And what I'm doing now is just scraping some of the ash and leftover resin from the screen of the pot pipe. And I say pot pipe there because I don't want to just say pipe and people think, is he smoking crack on the air? No, I'm not smoking crack. Say no to drugs, people. Say no to alcohol. But smoke weed every now and then if you need to let your hair down and relax. I don't think there's anything wrong with smoking weed any more than I think that it's wrong that virtually every woman who's over the age of 50 is on Valium. Where is my lighter now? I hate to do this on the air, especially with a Christian on the phone.
Call from.
Yeah.
To take this call, press 1. To ignore this call, press 2. To send to your answering machine, press 3. Now connecting. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
¿Cómo se llama?
I got a wrong number.
Hola.
Okay, you have the nicest day, okay?
Sí, good matter.
Bye.
Hey, how you doing, man? You're gonna hang up on me because I'm playing with you.
Oh.
Very good numbers tonight. I'm glad because they were pretty abysmal last week without Ted.
I got a great number.
We need you, Ted. We need you. What number you got?
You seen one for Columbine?
Oh, you keep trying to give me this number to call the crazy Michigan militia guy, right?
No, it's the brother of Terry Nichols.
The brother of Terry Nichols?
Yeah.
He was in the movie. He was on that farm, you know. He gets interviewed and stuff.
I remember the guy. The guy who was saying that he, at one point, was the #1 suspect, or the other guy?
Yeah, he was one of them. And then, a few months after the film was released, he wanted to sue Michael Moore because he claims he was, like, tricked into being in the movie or something.
Yeah, he was. Oh, is that the guy who gets into bed and there's actually a gun under his pillow?
Yeah.
Okay, now I remember exactly. Now that I said that, everybody probably remembers exactly who this guy is.
He lives not too far away from me, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me mute you and go ahead and give me the number. Okay, what was that? We're back on the air now.
Oh, I said, I hope, like, the FBI doesn't still have some kind of, like, trace on his phone after all.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
But
You know, they're probably keeping an eye on this guy because he was involved with somebody who blew up the World Trade Center. So it's probably not a good idea to prank him.
Oklahoma City bombing.
Although, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. I don't know.
Although if the FBI heard it, they'd probably think it was funny that somebody was harassing this guy. I don't think they'd really be on his side.
As long as we don't mention that kind of stuff, I don't think it really matters.
Okay, so we gotta do like a stupid, frivolous call. Nothing about blowing anything up.
We gotta ask him, like, how he was tricked into being in the movie or something.
I was trying to make some explosive from some cow manure.
So you, are writing a book?
Give me a couple pointers.
So you're writing a book about Michael Moore and how he's a fraud or something.
Okay, tell them that you're the president of an anti-Michael Moore website and you want an interview, and then ask him like stupid questions.
You want to start off? I'm not ready yet.
Maybe we can save this number for somebody else. We don't have to do it.
We'll do it, but I mean, I'll just like come in later or something.
See, I don't feel the motivation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually, before I do the call, I can sort of like get a feel for like whether I think I can go anywhere with it or not. And this one, I don't know. I could try.
If you start fading off, I'll come in. I'll say like I'm your.
Well, no. I'll either introduce you or call for you if I need your help. Yeah, I hate it when like people like jump in and I don't need them.
Yeah. All right. So we'll say.
Do you have anything else? Well, you know what? Let me check the chat room because I haven't done it at all tonight. Let me look at all the numbers that people are sending in tonight because we have Neo's numbers. Tell me if any of these catch your eye, okay? Vinandand Bees Money. More names I can't pronounce. Neo, you gotta go easier on me. Gamathi Brassman, Judith Bacher, Yawenri Poleshuk, Thongse Luang. Okay, these are all too difficult. Well, there's somebody here listed as Sugar Plum.
Who's that?
I don't know. It just says Sugar Plum and a number. Somebody's actually listed as Sugar Plum.
Probably some business.
Okay, let me try Jim because he always has the cool classifieds. Okay, Dwayne and Angela. The Slappy family. Okay, apparently they were on Letterman, and I haven't seen Letterman in a while, so I have no idea what that's referring to.
You know that guy on Letterman, they always have his little shop. What's his name?
Okay, we have Glenn. The state is forcing him to remove a giant moose carcass from his property. Oh, several giant moose carcasses from his property. In Alaska. Can't they just cover it in snow?
They were calling from the, what's that, natural wildlife something?
People for the ethical treatment of moose. Or meese.
They were calling about that. We want to,
call them mooses and piss them off. Okay, you want to do that one?
Sure.
The Glenn guy?
Yeah.
The state is forcing him to remove giant moose carcasses from his property. In Alaska. I've never, ever called Alaska before.
Alright.
Let me see if it even works. We've been on the air a long time, but as far as I know, we've never called Alaska. What time is it in Alaska now?
7, they're like 4 hours now.
65 people.
65.
65.
Once you hit 100, you got to throw
Hi, sorry we missed your call.
You want to leave him a message?
Yeah, I'll leave him a message. Hey, Glenn, you there, man? This is Larry. I just want to make sure you got that, moose out of your, lawn. I think it's pretty, awful what they're making you do, but what can you say? Coming back, hope you're doing okay. See you later.
I was going to jump in and say I have a flatbed and offer to get rid of it. I'll chainsaw the fucker up and I'll take your head out of there for you. No sense fighting over a dead moose. Why don't you just bury it with snow or something? It's not like it's ever going to melt.
You know what else we gotta save to call?
What?
Bobby Trendy.
You want to call Bobby Trendy?
You want to wait or?
I thought it would be cool to call Bobby and have him call in to Rice-A-Roni.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
You think Rye would?
They probably won't even know who he is, though.
What's that?
They probably won't even know who he is.
No, gay guys, we all know who Bobby Trendy is.
It'd be awesome if we could get Anna Nicole's number from him.
I don't even know if he has that.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
You think?
Well, either that or else.
Howard's. Yeah, I'd love to get Howard's number. Fuck with Howard.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
I'm looking for my paper. I do have one celebrity already that we can call.
Who?
The webmaster, the guy who does the cartoons for illwillpress.com.
I don't know.
Jonathan Ian Mathers.
Sorry, I got a pretty good sense of humor, so I mean.
He lives very close to us, actually.
Are you anywhere near New Brighton?
Near where?
New Brighton.
There's a New Brighton around here.
Yeah, there's this kid from my school. He plays for their AA baseball team. It's like a minor league team.
Well, thank you for sharing. Are you able to dial? Wait a minute. You're calling in way too early tonight. What's going on over there?
Oh, I'm leaving in there early in the morning, going to a baseball game. So I gotta get to bed.
So for some reason they're letting you call in this early?
They don't know.
Oh, you're hiding in the basement again?
Yeah.
So how come every other time you had to wait till your sister went to sleep before you could call us?
Because she'd always be down here on her computer.
But she's not there tonight?
It doesn't work anymore, so.
You sabotaged the computer?
No, I just got screwed up. I don't know what's wrong with it.
So you can't listen to the program?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, on your computer?
Yeah, up in the...
That's cool. Multi-computer houses are cool. Anyway. Okay, do you want to call Johnny Mathers or James Nichols? I want to call James Nichols, but I'm afraid. I'm putting him on the maybe list. I might come back to that later when I grow some more balls.
I mean, as long as... I'm sure he gets called all the time. As long as, like, we don't mention anything, you know. I don't know. They're not going to call us if we are just, like, normal about it.
I'm just going to play safe.
You don't want to call him?
Well, he probably gets a lot of people harassing him, especially if his number is easy to get, you know, and he's probably pissy when people do harass him.
We won't harass him. We'll just ask him what would be cool about with it.
Instead, let's call the guy who does illwillpress.com.
Fine. I don't care whatever you want to do.
Well, okay, we'll do one more call, and you can suggest what we're going to do. Go ahead, it's up to you.
Whatever you want, it's your show.
No, I'm telling you, it's up to you. I hate people who can't give me an answer. Like, every time I ask Keith what's for dinner, whatever you make. You know, that doesn't help.
Okay, we're calling him next.
Who are we calling?
No, whatever you want, the Ill Will Press or whatever.
Okay, we'll call Jonathan Ian Mathers.
What do we say?
I don't know. You could be like a crazy fan and say you have an idea for a new character.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Can you do like a crazy voice?
Want to do the retard voice and say like...
Tell me, yay!
You could do the cartoon about a chipmunk, and he was riding his car.
Alvin!
I don't think that'll work either. We gotta come up with a better idea. I don't want to ruin it by doing it when we don't have a good idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Trying to think. You're putting a lot of stress on me.
Well, you ought to have it worked out who you want to call before you call.
I'm kidding. I don't care. You want to call Bobby? I'll think of some ideas that we call Bobby.
Well, we're only going to do one call because we're going to try to keep the call shorter so more people can call in throughout the program. Okay. So I'm going to have to play something in the background and get the info from you. I lost the info again.
Okay, hold on.
You think celebrity phone numbers? You think I would like keep them? So I would always have them handy.
Yeah, you think you would, but you don't.
I know. But like I said, I have my little notebook down, so I'm writing the numbers down as I call them.
All right, I got it right here.
Okay, let me play this weird little audio, and I'll take that number from you.
I think we should wear little whistles around our necks. That way, if someone attacks us, all we have to do is blow.
that? Well, who do you think will come running? Them? They can't even defend themselves. The cops? If a bunch of homo haters want to beat the shit out of you, you're not going to stop them by blowing a little whistle.
Then what do you suggest?
We protect ourselves.
Okay, Josh, you're back
Control
off.
the
Let's
street.
be quiet so we can...
You mean a vigilante group?
Yeah, the Pink Posse.
The Pink Posse.
Isn't that taking the law into your own hands?
Which law is that? The one that says you can't get married? That if they find out you're gay, they can fire your ass? That you can't adopt kids? Hell, they can even arrest you for fucking.
That was changed.
Right. You can now copulate in Texas. Well, yippee-ki-yo, ki-yay!
Alright, okay, let's have some order.
You think anyone would dare call a black man a nigger? And try calling an Israeli a kike. Man, they'd blow your ass right off the face of the earth. They have no problem calling us fags. Why? Because they can. Because they know we're all sissies. That we're too chicken shit to do anything. So go on. Sign your petitions. And write your letters. And blow your little whistles. But nothing's going to change until you fight back. Until you learn to say, don't fuck with me.
Okay, Josh, you there? Were you able to hear that little audio?
A little bit.
Yeah, that was a clip from Queer as Folk. I thought it was very interesting. When I heard it, I was imagine like roving gangs of gay people, like going around the streets of Manhattan and like just attacking and beating up straight people.
That would be horrifying.
Wouldn't that be great?
No.
Like guys in feather boas and high heels, just like in tiaras and purses, just like pummeling straight people.
How would they tell who is and who isn't?
Well, anybody who's with a girl, so you like push the girl aside and then beat up the guy. Don't beat up the girl. Maybe like mess up her makeup or something.
What if he's gay?
Give her a makeover while you're beating up the guy. What were you saying?
What if he's gay and he just has to front up the girl? They wouldn't know.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
They gotta plan this kind of stuff.
They gotta plan. They gotta investigate who's gay and who's straight.
Sorry, I don't got any good ideas.
Yeah, well, we'll call Bobby and hopefully he'll be liquored up and give us some good content, but try not to keep him on the line for so long.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a great guy, dude. He was on for like a half hour, and it's like, I still haven't edited that call because it's so fucking long. I'll be right back. That wasn't a beer burp, that was a Red Bull burp. So far tonight I've only had one beer. The beer drinking will get heavily underway after this Bobby Trendy call.
Hello. Hey, Bobby, how's it going? Who's it? You know who it is. Huh? You know who it is? Jason? Jason? Jason. From where? From, the club.
Is Bobby there?
Yeah, come down. Bobby?
No, that's not Bobby. That's somebody else's voice.
It's not Bobby.
Bobby, it's KDK.
That wasn't Bobby.
Oh, yeah, no, I think he said Bobby come down, so he went to go get him.
Yeah, but gone now.
He hung up?
Yeah.
I didn't hear the click.
I don't hear the music anymore.
Yeah. I bet you flashed over he's talking to somebody else, because I didn't hear the hang-up click, and the dial tone would have come in by now. Wait, you're right, he was gone. Okay, that wasn't Bobby, and Bobby's having a party, so we're not going to be able to get a hold of him. And even if we do, I'll never be able to use the call because it'll be so loud in the background.
What do you want to call James?
No, actually, I'm going to go. Okay. Because I'm going to grab some beers and get this party started. Okay, take it easy, Zach. I'll talk to you, or Josh, I'll talk to you next week.
Fine.
Oh, sorry.
Fine.
Well, I got it.
You just go.
I'm just making more room for more people to be able to call in.
Abandon me?
Isn't that democratic?
You abandon me?
I never abandon anybody.
I'm kidding.
Okay, take it easy, man.
I've been sucking lately. I haven't got any good calls. I'm out of it.
No, it's okay.
I've lost it. I've lost the prank call.
Okay, we just have to earn it back again. Practice. Bye. And that was Josh, very long-time listener of the program, and a good friend of me and the rest of the members of the Prank Call Underground. He's a very cool guy. And I'm going to finish my Red Bull here. And before I start drinking beers in force, I'm going to grab myself an aspirin as sort of like a preemptive aspirin. Because for some reason I always get a headache, like around like 4 beers, and then I end up saying, I can't take it, and I don't want to drink anymore. But tonight I want to get drunk for once. I haven't gotten drunk in a very long time. Well, I guess I got sloshed a couple weeks ago. Not that bad though. But tonight I want to get like shitty ass drunk and stay on till like 4 in the morning, like the old days. Remember the old days, big guy? Say hello. Say hello. It wouldn't be a Lunatic Fringe without a kitty, so say hello. We need some pussy. Hello? Say hello. Aww. His eye's runny. He's got allergies. I'm going to have to clean out his eye later. I guess he's not feeling good. He doesn't want to talk. People are like, who is this idiot like on the radio talking about his fucking cat? With 68 people listening. Go me. Go me. Anyway, I'm going to play this. And I will be... I'll play this and I'll be right back.
I can't breathe. Stop. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
You taught me to real love my chakra.
Okay, we have 40 people listening on Social Crime. We have 21 listening on PCU. We got 3 listening on the dial-up line for Social Crime. Rye has 39 on the stereo and 4 on the mono, dial-up. So, he's got a banner on his site that proclaims himself as the #1 openly gay internet talk radio show. I would now like to claim that prize. I am now the #1 openly gay internet radio program. Well, I don't know if that counts because I'm actually bi. I'm not really, like, gay. That's why I don't sound like all, hey. Wow. My voice dropped an octave there. I was trying to go, hey. That was way too loud. Sorry about that. Anyway, I got my beer here. I hope you guys can't hear my headset, like, creaking. This is how ghetto I am. You know, a lot of people get really into internet radio and they set up mixing boards and they have, like, regular radio station mics and all this fancy, expensive equipment in, like, a corner of their house or, like, their empty guest bedroom, and they always call it the studio. Me, I admit, I'm on a computer using a headset, and such a crappy headset that part of it is held together with Scotch tape. Yes, that's how ghetto we are. So if you want to call into the program, the 800 number is 1-888-202-9836. Hold on a second. I feel it coming. It's a slow one. It's rising. Oh. It was a 3-parter with some wetness. We need to come up with names for my different types of burps on here. I've been burping so long on this goddamn air. I feel better that I made peace with Rye. It always makes me feel good that people that I felt didn't like me are... for some reason, I'm a very negative person, and I always assume that people don't like me, like, right off the bat, whether they've given me any sign that they like me or not. It's just, like, the way my fucked up brain works. And, I figured that Rye would naturally have a problem with me because I was doing a program that competes with his. But he turned out to be a really cool guy. So listen to his program next week. Not right now because I'm on here right now, but listen to him next week, and I'll be listening. And hopefully I can call in and contribute rather than trying to do disruptive stuff and be a jerk-off. I always feel bad. Like, every time I prank somebody who turns out to be cool, like when I called the Ghostly Talk people, and now when I called Rye, and I'm for the sake of entertaining my audience, I'm a dick sometimes, but at least I'm man enough to admit when I was wrong and to apologize. And I don't really have any problem with NHB, even though they've declared war on us, because, let's face it, Pedge did say some bad stuff. This whole war that I keep referring to between NHB, it started this past Wednesday during an NHB show where they were bashing the GIMP, which is, of course, fair game, because GIMP is just a friggin' idiot. And I won't go with... Wow! That one, like, blasted. I'm sorry. My burps are like 10 times louder than my regular speaking voice, and I'm sorry for that. And they took some pot shots at Page, which is okay. It's fair game, because Page said he said a lot of... He was trying to be funny, and he was drunk, and he said a lot of negative things about NHB, so whatever, you know. But the part that bothers me about NHB is I called into the program, and the only reason why I was calling in, because I was trying to say, before they started ripping me a new a-hole, I tried to say, I don't have a problem with you guys, and I know I've had some fun with Rye, but it wasn't meant to disrupt your program, and it wasn't meant to be malicious. And I called up, and Damon said, well, actually, I don't care because I have no idea who you even are. And I took that very personally, because I know goddamn well that he knows exactly who I am, because I know he cares a lot about his station, and he watches what goes down in the internet radio world. And I knew at the beginning, in the very beginning, like a month ago, I was the only person who was running a competing, or a show that competed with any of his programs. So he knew damn well who I am. And I didn't choose this time slot. I didn't choose to be on at Saturday night at 10 p.m. just to give them a wild hair up their ass about me. I've been doing this show on different services at this time on this day for almost 2 years now. But that's all going to change. It looks like next week we're going to be moving to 8 o'clock, unless we get a groundswell of people going to the KDK bulletin boards and voting that they want us to stay at 10 o'clock. God damn it! I had like a half a beer and I'm getting this much gas off of one fucking beer. Wait till I get to like 8 or 9 beers. That'll be like incredible. That was really attractive. And that's always an attractive sound. I think Rise was off the air in a couple minutes. So hopefully these people will tune over and find out that I'm not such a bad guy. I make mistakes. I pissed off Bob Denver. A nice, kind-hearted old man like Bob Denver. I pissed him off and made him curse me out. And he went to the site and he listened to the show and he said it sucks. I gotta isolate that and like put it in a promo. Bob Denver says, your prank call radio show sucks. You know, I might even have that sound effect. Let me take a look.
KDK prank call.
And that was Bob trying to cut a promo for us. He never quite got it down.
KDK prank call.
But he's kind of old and out of it, so we got to forgive him. Another person I feel bad for having bothered. That poor old man. At least I don't call him anymore.
Do you even listen to yourself when you talk?
I drift in and out.
And that was my little reminder that I'm rambling too much. So let me find somebody that I can call. Phone the neighbors, wake the kids, spam your contact lists. KDK is going back to the phone and making more prank calls. We have Tracy. A funeral home lost her mother's body. In the article, she claims she didn't seem too upset about this. She was joking about it. Okay, so a funeral home lost this woman's mother's body, and she's in the newspaper making jokes about how they lost the body. Well, I just imagine they're going to make a movie called Weekend with Mama. They need her for a prop. To the program here, Jim number 3775. I did the frog lady, the woman who found a frog on her spinach. Then we have Chris. He is keeping 300 malnourished goats on his property and refusing to give them up because his religion forbids it. He's 63 years old, so he's some crazy old guy with 300 goats on his property. Now the funny part, what would be if he only had like an acre of property? Sherry is the woman trying to get Chris to give up his goats. So he can call the guy with the goats, and the woman trying to get him to give up his goats. That would be cool. Health care for seniors or disabled. That's always a plus, because I do 2 elderly voices. Senior care provided. We'll do housekeeping in your home. Can do PCP. I think they meant CPR. they can do PCP. Yeah, we'll go over to your house and do PCP and run through walls and shit. KDK's Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Well, thank God.
Hey, Mark the DJ from Brainbox Radio.
What's going on, dude?
Oh, not much. I'm just starting to get a little liquored up.
Crazy fucking time with this call 8 number tonight.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It started giving me this weird message. So I'm assuming that a lot of people that have been trying to call in have gotten the same weird fucking message where it says something like your caller ID was not passed on, and it's.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because I have a block on my phone because of being a prank caller. I have to have a block number.
Ah.
If I didn't have that, I would get like little kids calling
Well, see,
like all hours of the day.
Oh, see, I was calling the 800 guys thinking it was their problem. He's supposed to call me back in like an hour and 10 minutes and let me know what they found out.
But I bet you they can help you configure it to get around that.
Oh, really?
See, I don't know how to turn it off right now. It's like,
that's okay. What I did is I just turned off the caller ID thing just for me, and then as quick as I get off, I'll turn it back on.
Okay. Okay, so do
that
you think
was
we
the
can get the 800 number working tonight?
Yeah.
Okay,
The 800
cool.
number has been working the whole time. Mike said that when he called in, he had the exact same problem anyway.
So people are calling and giving a weird message saying that they can't connect or something?
Well, it's saying they can connect, but it
Oh, they have to leave their name.
code or leave their name, correct.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's perfectly normal. So if you call the 800 number, leave me your name. Don't do a goofy voice. Just say it so that I recognize who you are, and I'll accept the call right away. Okay, so that's nothing. That's just my phone security.
Well, I was so convinced that it was the 800 number shit, but all right. Well, as long as we got that figured out now. Okay, so when people get that
Hey,
weird
Mark.
just remember, leave your fucking name.
Wait, Mark.
What?
You knew I was going to do this.
What?
How's about we do a prank call?
Let's do it, dude. I'm
Awesome. Who do you want to call here? Let me give you the list of people here. We can call up. We can call up Tracy, whose mom's body was lost by a funeral home, and she was in the newspaper joking about it in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh no.
We can call up Lori, who was making a salad for her daughter and found a live frog in a bag of spinach.
Okay.
We can call up Chris Weatherby, who is keeping 300 malnourished goats on his property and refusing to give them up because his religion forbids it, and he's 63 years old. Or we can call the woman who's trying to get Chris to give up his goats.
Well, I think the last one's probably good. We could call and say that we're like working for the health department or some shit like that.
Okay, so do you want to call Chris, the goat guy, or Sherry, the one who's trying to get rid of the goats, woman?
Yeah, let's fuck with the girl that's trying to get rid of them.
Okay.
And think that we've gotten word of the story and we're trying to help out.
Okay, you going to start out or you want me to?
You go ahead and I'll follow your lead.
Okay, so what are we going to say?
We're going to act like we're like the health department or animal cruelty.
Okay, see, that's a problem because she might ask for credentials.
Oh, God.
She's from the Humane Society. She's the director of the Humane Society.
Oh, well, then she's going to be extremely trusting then. Most of those animal lovers, they do all that, so.
Okay, I'm just going to do Jill, and I'm going to tell her that I want to adopt the 300 goats.
Okay.
Okay? Fuck it, I'll adopt the 300 goats.
Minutes.
Okay, you ready?
Yep, ready.
Okay.
The number you have reached, 2.
Damn it.
What the hell?
Okay, I'm going to try the crazy goat guy.
Okay.
Because he's 63, and old people are always better for a prank call.
Oh, fuck yeah, because they're clueless.
He's in Vermont with 300 fucking goats? God damn. I would expect that in, like, Arkansas or something. Anyway. And if you got 300 fucking goats are known for eating anything, so they're probably, like, eating, like, anything that's edible on, or inedible on the property. Goats have been known to eat tin cans.
$19.
I'm going to get the private messages in a moment, folks. Everything's blinking at me. I better get to some people.
This fucker's probably passed out on the toilet.
Let us be it, I need fun.
You know what that was, Mark?
Do what?
You know what that was beeping at the end there?
No, I have no idea.
That was me trying to hack his answer machine because I've had a lot of practice with doing this, and there's a lot of... If you have an answer machine, they almost always come installed with like a pre-installed security code that most people don't ever figure out and change.
Right, like 111 or
Yeah,
something.
it's usually like 000 123, something like that. And a lot of times I do get through and I listen to people's messages and change their outgoing messages and everything. but not that time.
Fuck, yeah, that old fucker was probably passed out on the toilet anyway.
I did that to an auto body shop because I was mad at them because they had my car for too long, so I called them up. And I hacked their machine, and I recorded a new message, and I said, "Hello, you've called the auto body, and you're not going to get your car back. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my big black ass, and it's going to cost twice as much as we said it would." And it was up for like 3 days before somebody figured it out and changed it.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Let's try the frog woman.
Okay. What are you going to say on that one?
The Society from the Prevention of Cruelty to Frogs. And they're trying to inquire about whether she killed the frog when she found it or not.
Okay. Dude, that's gonna. Oh god, that's gonna go really well at midnight.
I know that's like the handicap I always have. I'm always calling so late at night that people don't want to talk. Period. But when we're on at 8 o'clock, that will be a lot easier. That's another plus about moving the program earlier. See, there's a lot of reasons why I've been considering moving the program. Okay, you want to start this one, or you want me to? Because this one would be an easy one to start.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
This is the Commons. Please leave a message.
Hello. This is Mr. Karen from the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Frogs. And we saw your story in the newspaper there in Montana. And we were a little concerned about the welfare of the frog, and we were kind of wondering what you did with the frog after you found it in the bag of spinach, and whatever became of the frog, because we'd like to adopt this frog and make sure it lives a long and healthy life, and perhaps even make it our spokesperson to increase public awareness. So if you can, please get back to me. My phone number is 1-888-202-9836. Love you. Okay.
I think we got a beat.
You think we got a beat?
Either that or it's me.
It must be you because I don't have call waiting.
Okay,
I turned it off of the show because I don't want people calling. Okay, cool. Well, Mark is checking out what's up with the 800 number. So apparently, when you call the 800 number, it'll tell you to type in security code or leave your name. So what you have to do is leave your name, and then it'll ring through to me, and it'll give me your name, and I'll decide whether I want to accept it or not.
Okay, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you?
No. Oh. Well, it may have been, but they hung up, so fuck it. All right, who else do we got, dude? I want to do a call. I've never called in before.
I've got 71 people. I think that breaks the social crime record.
No, well...
Thank you, Ted.
Yeah.
No, wait, it just went up. We got 60... No, it actually just went down.
Yeah, we got 51 on social crime servers right now.
Yeah, awesome.
Fucking sweet.
What were you saying?
I said, come on, we got to get a fucking prank call in, dude. I've never called in before. I'm ready to do something.
Do you have three-way? Can you click over and call people in your area? Because rednecks are more fun.
Oh, I don't know any rednecks, though.
I mean, just click over and dial a random number. You just dial your extension and any 4 random numbers.
Yeah, but I need three-way for that, and I don't have it.
Okay, so I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, now you're on the spot. You gotta come up with something. You only got seconds. Welcome to my world. You there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Machine.
Welcome to the Baxter Group.
God damn it! I just dialed the number completely at random, and regular listeners know that I've called that number before. Accidentally.
So what the fuck?
Let me try again. Okay, last try.
Okay.
I hope you get someone.
Please.
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing, dear? This is Mrs. Rosenthal from the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Frogs. Would you care to make a donation?
No, I'm just kidding with you, man. What's up? You said you were coming down to the Eagle's Nest tonight. Where are you?
You've got the wrong number.
Joan said you were coming down to the Eagle's Nest.
You've got the wrong number.
And I was driving by down Grove Street, and I saw some guy pass out, like, on the side of the road, and I...
Damn it!
What a piece of shit.
I don't know. I was waiting for you to jump in there, because I told you I was putting you on the spot like that.
Oh,
and you just froze up.
No, The 800 people called in. That's why I was clicked over. I didn't know you said that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Do you remember the phone call I was telling you about when we were in the Trillo?
Yeah.
Buddy Ben. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to do that one?
Okay, I'm gonna mute so people can't hear you, and you can give me the number real quick, and we'll come right back. I gotta turn to a new page in my notebook here. I turn the mic back on so people can like barely hear me because the boom mic is on my throat. What if it sounds weird? Well, just let me know when you got that number. In the meantime, I'll play some cricket sounds. Okay, you got it? Go ahead. Okay, now, is this guy definitely going to be home? Okay, let me put us back on the air and turn the crickets off. I really did turn on cricket sounds.
You really?
Yeah,
okay.
really.
Check this out. Okay, now, his parents are usually pretty late-nighters as well. His dad's not so much, but his mother is. Okay? So he's been having a lot of problems, like he can't get his license back, okay? He's had like 4 DUIs, right? Car repoed, and he just recently broke up with his old lady, Touche. Okay? Everyone knows Touche.
Oh, okay, I remember. So
Okay.
we're going to call up pretending to be the new man in her life.
Exactly.
Okay. And why don't I call and say I'm calling because I saw his number on her caller ID. Has she called him recently? Or has he called her recently?
Dude, he calls her every fucking day.
Okay.
To tell him that you saw his number on her cell phone. So that's like the biggest part of our life is a cell phone.
Okay, so, and it would really bother him if I, like, rubbed it in about what we did sexually.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, the doorbell's ringing.
Who the hell?
Mark, I'm going to have to put you down for a moment. I'll put the crickets back on while I go answer the door.
Go ahead.
Mark, you see what I have to put up with? You see what I have to put up with?
Yep.
Listeners ordering Chinese food to my house. That's definitely not cool because this guy, somebody paid for food to be made and brought it out here, and now there's nobody. I'm not as nice as Ted. I'm not going to pay for it just because the guy brought it. You know,
Right.
If I don't like Chinese, I'm not buying it.
Well,
That's not cool, people. Definitely not cool. And I know who it is, being a dick again. And it's somebody who thinks I don't know who it is, but I do. Somebody thinks I think it's Hellbringer, but I know who it really is. It's a hater who poses as a friend of mine.
Yeah, we all got those.
Anyway.
Probably more so than others.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, where were we? You want to call this Veronica chick? No. Where were we? We were calling up this, what's his name again?
Ben.
Den?
Ben. B-E-N. Ben.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll call Ben and I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm saying fuck because I gotta pee really bad, but let's get this Ben thing over with and then I'll take a break and go take my leak.
Please.
1 week I'll have a piss jug out here so you can hear me peeing like live on the air.
You have
I'll pee into a jug and pitch it out the window on that nasty cat that harasses mine.
38 minutes.
Wait, what's Touche's real name?
Shay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, I'm looking for a guy named Ben.
He's not here.
You sure? This isn't Ben, is it?
No.
Okay. What are you, Ben's dad or roommate or something? Ben's dad?
Yes.
Okay, I'm calling because, I guess I started dating his old lady, and I see his phone number on her cell phone a lot. So I was calling to find out what's his deal.
What's what deal?
Why he's still calling his old lady who wants no part of him when I'm her new man?
I have no idea.
How big a boy is he?
Hey, it's after midnight, okay?
I'm too distracted. All I can think about is how much I gotta pee.
Oh,
I hate when that happens.
I know his dad, dude. His dad is such a cool guy. I had no idea he was gonna fucking answer the phone. I figured for sure Ben would pick it up. Man, we've had the worst night. We've had the worst luck on prank calls tonight.
Ah, that's okay. It happens. It's still fun anyway.
Yeah.
News update. New errors down right now.
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. Okay, and looks like Rye is off the air, so hopefully people will be tuning over.
Oh, so he's only got a 2-hour show?
Yeah, I guess he goes off at 12 because it's saying best of NHB right now. No point listening to that, right?
Oh yeah. They still got 46 listeners.
Well, I got 46 just on the one stream. Well, 45 just on the one stream. So go me.
Go you.
Anyway, Mark, everyone listen to Mark's program every Friday afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you know, if you were listening this past Friday and checked out the webcam, you would have seen boobies.
It'll know one boob.
No, because
three.
yeah, Drunk Kevin and
Yeah,
you
Kevin.
and Touche all showed their boobs.
So that was 5 boobs.
Yeah.
You got to see 5 boobs on Brain Box Radio. Sweet.
Awesome. Do you have those pics on the site yet?
No, they're going up tonight.
Awesome. There's a cool picture of her sucking her own titty.
I can't believe you was there for that.
Anyway, take it easy, Mark. You rock. I'll be listening next Friday.
Oh, by the way, the whole deal with Zach,
Yeah.
it's all cool. You know, like I said, I don't know what happened. Maybe he was just having an off day. Maybe I was just having an off day. So this is my formal apology to Zach. I am sorry. So if it was just a meaningless misunderstanding, I will be the man about it and apologize.
No problem.
And I will definitely unban him.
Go ahead and unban him. But knowing both of you guys, I can tell that you guys are going to turn out to be great friends. Because when me and Zach first met, we met on negative terms, and we became the best of buddies.
Cool.
Okay, so...
Sometimes it happens that way.
Sorry to rush you, but I got to go take a leak.
That's cool, man. Go take a piss.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, really, why am I going all clean about it? Why do I got to say pee? Pee-pee.
I like pee-pee. Man, this is encoded way too low. I gotta pee so bad I can taste it, but I gotta find something for you to listen to while I go. This is killing me. My bladder's about to leak out.
Have you ever seen a man have sex with a chicken?
Okay, I'll give you a special treat. I'll give you one of the cuts from the upcoming 10th KDK prank call CD entitled Appreciatena. After the Benny Hill thing, you'll hear the first brand new cut from that CD that I'm still working on, putting the finishing touches on. It's called Do What? And I'll be right back after it. Oh, I gotta pee so bad.
What the hell do I give a shit about it? It's none of my business.
Hello?
I'm calling you. I got my grandpa on the line.
I'm here.
Calling for your grandpa.
Yeah?
I don't see so well, so he dialed for me. He's such a good boy.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Well, go ahead. Tell him why we're calling.
We were supposed to go down to the old folks' home, and because Grandpa's time outside is up. So can you come get him?
Do what now? I need to get back to the home or they're going to report me missing. This is Bubba. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm calling.
Bubba, you're the one, you're his caregiver in the old folks home.
That's him.
Washing machine work.
Yeah, I understand that you wash his clothes too, but he really needs to get back.
Do what now?
Do what? Wait, I know that voice. I know it's you, Bubba.
Who is this?
Come and get me and I'll give you a bottle of hooch.
Who is this?
My name is Ed.
I don't believe I know you.
I know you from the home. I told you already.
When can you come get him? He needs to get back to the home. It's like 15 minutes or else I'll get in trouble.
Wait a minute. Who is this lady? You got the right person. This is Bubba Johnson.
Who are you calling lady anyway?
I'm a man.
You what now?
Hello, okay. Are you coming down here or what?
Well, where you at?
I'm over at Jack's place.
Oh, at Jack's place?
Yeah, you know.
It's not like... It's not
I think you got the wrong Bubba.
There's only one Bubba in all of Louisiana.
Of what?
No, it's do what? Bubba, come and get me.
I don't know who you are.
I'm going to hold the grudge.
Don't you work at the retirement community?
No, I
yes.
don't. I've been washing.
He fixes the washing machine.
Yeah, but you repaired washing machines there once.
At where?
At the old folks' home.
Shady Glades Rest Home.
I believe y'all got me confused with somebody else. Where are you located at right now?
I'm in Louisiana.
Huh?
I'm in Louisiana.
Okay.
We're in Converse, like the shoe.
Where are you right now? Converse?
Converse.
Well, I can hear both of you now.
I'm sorry. Grandpa, don't interrupt me anymore.
Lady, I don't believe I know who y'all are.
My name is Jack. I am not a lady.
You got the wrong person.
But you fixed the washing machines there.
Yes, you did. It works beautifully.
Yeah. But what y'all doing calling me? Well, what you want?
It works better
I
than
want to
you.
drive Grandpa back to the old folks home because he left when he wasn't supposed to, and I can't drive him back.
Oh, now I need to change him.
No, you can sort of sit there for now because I'm tired of changing you.
Well, I don't know who you are, ma'am, and I can't come and take nobody to the old folks home. What old folks home you going to?
Now listen, ma'am, you come pick me up because I'm tired of this run around and I want to go home and go to bed and get into something dry.
Well,
I've wet myself, you know.
Pick you up.
Call the who?
Sheriff's Department. They'll come pick you up.
Do what?
They'll take me to jail.
Wait, do what?
Do what?
Do what now?
Good night.
What's up? This is Touche. Have you ever just been sitting around spreading peanut butter all over your body, tossing off to EverQuest posters? Then toss no more.
Wrong! Try again, dumbass! That's right, America. We are...
Oh, yeah. Bringing American morality to new lows.
Every Friday, live at 5.
Wow. And we're back. And let me turn the volume down before we squeal. And on the line with me, we have, well, go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, this is Jack.
Okay. I was wondering what name you wanted me to use for you on the air.
That is fine.
Okay. So everybody, we have Ted, formerly of Ted Webb, now of PCU Radio, on the line with us. And what were we were talking about our ultimatum the other night between Pedro and I. And I was actually talking with you while he was, and I told you that I knew where he was going right before he gave me the ultimatum. And luckily we were able to work it out because it is cool that we're on social crime, that we can reach more people in stereo.
Yeah.
But we need PCU because it brings in even more people. You know? If it weren't for PCU, I'd have 48 listeners. Instead, we have 18 plus.
Cool.
Know what I mean?
Cool all that.
So how's it going so far tonight?
Oh, it's going fine. I'm just... I'm messing around. I'm trying to get, remember I told you I was fucking around with my computer?
Yeah.
Screwing around with Linux, trying to... Anyways, I'm going to talk about that. That's not interesting.
That's techie stuff. I doubt techie people are listening right now. I have a feeling a lot of the No Holds Barred people are listening to their rotation just to try to beat me. Am I number... No, I suppose I wouldn't be number one with only 44 people, huh? 45 people.
Richie says he sent verified numbers.
Oh, he did? Okay. You know, I haven't gone through people's IMs because things have been going so fast tonight. Let me get through the rest of Jim's because even if I don't call, they're still interesting. The ideas in and of themselves. Okay, I left off with the people who will do housekeeping and can do PCP. And we have 390 Precious Moments figurines for $13,000.
Holy shit.
Are those little pieces of crap worth that much?
No, you remember the Beanie Baby craze.
Christ. $13,000 for 390 little
my
figures?
My mother-in-law sold one for like, I think it was like $200 on eBay.
A Beanie Baby?
A Beanie Baby.
Fuck. You ought to get into
that's like a better return than on a stock. You pay $4 for the stuffed little piece of shit, and then 2 years later.
Okay, for sale, 1987 and 91 World Series Twins Wheaties Frosted Flakes box. So this guy is selling a box. I don't know if the flakes are still in it or if it's just an empty box.
Ask him if it still has the cereal.
You want to call?
Yeah.
We'll call him and ask him if the cereal comes with it. Otherwise, it's not worth the $30.
What, you mean they can't get a meal out of this?
Are you going to do this one or you want me to? Okay.
Okay, we're going to try to buy this guy's Wheaties box that's older than a lot of our listeners. And how pathetic are you that you've been hanging on to an empty cereal box for 15, 16 years?
$1.07.
Probably one of those people that can never bear to throw anything out.
36 minutes.
Okay, we don't have a name here.
No, we don't. So it's the twins on the Wheaties?
Yeah, it must have been like a special edition box. I can't imagine there's a big market for old cereal boxes.
Hello? 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 I am calling about the Wheaties. Yes. Yes, you have the special edition with the twins?
Yeah, the twins, boxes.
What are the names? Do you know who they are?
They are the cereal boxes.
Oh, I thought it was twins, like two children.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Did you eat the cereal that was in them?
No.
Oh, so the cereal's still in the boxes?
Yes.
So, what's so special about these Wheaties?
They're collectors.
How old are they?
One's 12 years and one's 14 years.
Oh, so it's too old to eat then?
You could eat it.
You could?
Sure.
What if I got sick?
Then you'd have to, I don't know.
Anyway, so how much are you asking for the Wheaties?
$30.
$30?
Yeah.
Wow, don't you think that's a little much? Are you doing a best offer kind of thing, or?
No.
See, because I have lots of collector boxes.
Yeah.
And I really need these for my collection.
Okay.
I have, do you remember when Pee Wee Herman was on, Honeycombs?
Don't know who he is.
You don't know Pee Wee, the guy who goes, no?
No.
The guy who masturbated in a theater, had his own TV show. You don't know who Pee Wee Herman is? Okay, anyway. What other boxes do you have?
Hello?
He didn't hang up, but he wasn't going to say anything else. After masturbating, he just, like, scared him away. You said masturbate. You guys calling about my Wheaties box is talking about some guy getting arrested for masturbating in a theater. Okay. Well, going down the list, we have baby bunnies for sale, and he wants us to call up and say we're making some rabbit stew, and you want to fatten them up. Now, I know you're an animal lover, so you're not going to want to do that one.
No rabbit stew for me.
Did you hear my story about the evil Persian cat?
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that cat. It was so weird, though, because right when I tapped on the glass, he, like, lunged. Like, it was like, you remember the scene in Something About Mary?
Yeah.
Where the dog just, like, it's like they cut out a couple frames so it looks even faster when the dog lunges for his dick. It was sort of like that. And it was so clumsy, like the cat, like, bashed his face into the glass doing it. He was so adamant about hissing right in Julian's face. And I don't know how long this stand-up was going on until I heard, like, the first time he jumped up. Because I said it sounded like somebody, like, tapping on the window. It wasn't somebody tapping on the window. It was this cat, like, flinging his body at it and smashing his head into the glass. Anyway, wanted, used meat grinder.
Lovely though the abattoir is.
And he sends the phone number about the purebred Arab that we did a couple of weeks ago trying to buy the woman's horse. But the price has gone up $200. It used to be $300, now it's $500.
The hell?
So apparently with her things that don't sell go up in value. And the guy from the ugly, useless furniture call, you remember that one?
No, I actually don't.
Oh, that was one of the weeks during Easter while you were away.
Oh.
Me and Mr. Flat called up these two old men who do, who make their own, like, furniture out of, like, old, like, discarded wood.
Oh, yeah?
And Jim kept referring to it as ugly, useless furniture, so that ended up being the name of the call. And then free horse manure in North Plains, Oregon. An antique butter churn. Maybe Jack wants an antique butter churn? Can you churn other things? Can I churn my coleslaw? Anyway, let me see what else is coming in. Baja Wolf, who must be,
He said he had a request.
Baja Wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this is his request. This is what he types into me. It says, is this the DJ? And I guess you could call me the DJ because I'm the host of the program.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to call my boyfriend Brian and tell him you're my new lover and threaten to kill him and stuff. Okay.
Well, I won't threaten to kill him, but we'll do some interesting stuff.
Well, people new to the program don't understand how we operate. We try not to not that we try. We don't do things that are going to threaten people. We don't impersonate officials. We don't do anything that's going to make people feel intimidated. So we're definitely not going to call and threaten to kill somebody. If I call up as an old man threatening to cut his tires or I want to do fisticuffs, that's different because that's obviously ridiculous. And then he says, hello, can I request a prank? Dude, cancel the prank call for Veronica because she has some personal issues tonight, which will only make her really upset. Sorry for the trouble. So now he wanted me to do the prank.
But I thought it was his boyfriend.
No, I think Veronica was... The person who was sending in the number was a girl. Or maybe.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe I got confused. Josh says, hey, I have the number for... Okay, this is old because I talked to Josh after he sent that to me. I haven't checked anything all night. And then Monkey Richie has working numbers. Someone's in Yahoo as KDK faggot guy posting your info and stuff. Well, he's your friend Richie, so get him to stop if you want. And then we have more working numbers. So, you know, I'm going to call that Chinese place and give him Ray's number. I'll call and order some Chinese on Ray's credit card. How about that? Have it delivered to somebody else's house on Ray's credit
paid
card.
for. I mean, you know, that's...
We got confirmed working numbers from Monkey Richie. So we're going to take his word for it. He doesn't say where they are, but they're in 606 area code. So it's probably some fucked up middle of nowhere, like, country. He knows how it works. It's always funny if it's like a redneck or an old person.
You know, we've always got Bubba Johnson.
You got Bubba's number?
I got some Bubba Johnsons. Watch him just calling that same lady back.
Just to break it up, let's call it Bubba first. And then we'll do like one of Richie's numbers here.
Pull out a...
Find a Bubba.
Bubba Johnson.
It looks like your stream just went down.
Who?
It looks like your stream just went down.
Mine?
Yeah.
Let me see. It says it's sending.
It's back up now. You gotta get this free program called Radio Toolbox. It's really cool.
Yeah, you gotta tell me where to get it.
Go to radiotoolbox.com. It's really easy.
Alright, I'm gonna try and call Bubba.
Okay. That way, it's easier for me instead of going to Shoutcast to see how many people are listening on each stream and like scroll down and add it up. It's easier for me to have it all in this window where I can look at, and I can see that NHB has 39 people. We have 43 plus 18 plus 3, so that's 50, 61, 64 people. And New Era is offline again, apparently.
Hey, I screwed up. I forgot to block my number. Hold on.
At least you remember.
Hello?
Hello.
Sorry.
At least you remember that you forgot to unlock the number.
Hi, this is Mariah Jameson, host of Masturbate with Mariah.
And I'm Mark the DJ, host of Brainbox Radio. So, Mariah, tell us a little bit about your show.
Well, my show sucks. And as you know it.
Bubba Johnson.
Hello?
Hi. Is this Bubba?
What do y'all want?
It's just one person.
Oh,
You left a note on my car.
I don't think so.
Yeah? You bumped into my car at the Piggly Wiggly?
I don't got the figure with you. Thank you. Bye. That was crazy. When you idiot say this.
Hey, Bubba.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
How you doing, man?
Alright.
How is it in Alabama?
It's fine.
It's fine. You doing any hunting this weekend?
Do what?
Bubba, you crack us up every time with the do what thing.
Do
what is with the do what thing? Yeah, do what?
Do what?
We're city people.
City people.
Shady people. You're dying over there, buddy.
So what's going on, Bubba?
Not much.
What do you do on the weekend? You go fishing?
No, it'd be nice to.
What do you do on the weekend then?
Pardon?
What do you do?
Work usually.
You sell fish bait?
Nah.
Do you drive a truck?
No, well, I got a truck, yeah.
You live in a trailer?
Pardon?
You live in a trailer?
A trailer.
Because I live in a trailer.
You know, in a mobile home? Do you live in a house with wheels?
No.
No?
Oh, crap, I gotta go set the parking brake. I'll be right back.
Have you been convicted of a crime?
No.
Do you like men?
Do I what?
Do what?
Do you like men?
No.
You don't? Do you dress in drag?
No.
When did you give it up?
Because we saw you in the show downtown.
Yeah, sure. Who are these comedians I'm talking to?
You were in that burlesque show with my buddy Rye, and I saw you.
Not hardly.
And the highlight was when you ripped off your wig and threw it to the crowd, and I caught it and I kept it as a souvenir. Forever and always.
You had a purple hat on, and frills coming from your bum.
And you sound putting on the Ritz.
Well, you played with your tits.
Now that's just silly. Bubba?
What?
Well, it was nice talking to you, but we'll let you go. We don't want to bother you. Okay, thank you. Have a couple beers on us.
Alright.
Peace out.
And pay for yourself. Bye.
Hello?
Oh, we got somebody at the door again.
Uh-oh.
Hang on a second.
Domino's.
Yeah, probably fucking Domino's. Hang on. Hello. What we got now? No, I did not. I do an internet radio show. I'm doing one right now. So some of the people listening, they like to send stuff to my house as a joke. So if you ever get an order on a Saturday night here, I didn't order it. Somebody else playing a joke on us. Okay, I didn't order any Chinese food.
Okay, yeah, from the food.
You got the right place, probably. I'm sure it was ordered here, but I didn't order it. Okay, I gotta go because I'm on the air. Okay? Take it easy. See what a dick they are? That's some poor little Chinese guy coming over because he probably owns this business and he paid for the shit that he's not going to be able to sell and he's going to end up giving away to his workers for free, which isn't entirely a bad thing because somebody ordered it over here.
Well, that's messed up.
But I told him if anybody ever orders anything over here on a Saturday night, it wasn't us. And now I'll always be afraid to order Chinese from there because they're like, this is the guy who sent fake order. We spit in food.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that shit happens all the time. People never ever be rude to anybody preparing your food for you because you don't want to know what they can do to your stuff if you piss them off.
It reminds me of the movie Road Trip.
What's that?
I see the movie Road Trip. Where the
oh yeah, where the guy's complaining about his
the French toast. And powdered sugar on it, so the guy rubbed it between his ass cheeks and in his crotch.
Yeah, well, not far from that, but when I was a manager, like way back when at Domino's Pizza, there was somebody who was rude to one of the girls who took his order on the phone. So she took the dough that we made his pizza with, and before she made the pizza, she like wiped it around the rim of the toilet bowl, like lift the seat and wipe it around in there.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
And what's worse than that is it's all people who are like, they're Domino's Pizza. They're hairy, like greasy, sweaty Brazilian guys because they're running in and out of the building and they're in their hot cars all day. And when they're peeing, they're like in a hurry, so they're like, their aim isn't that great. So this pizza was made with like pubic hair and like ass crust and like all this like crusted pee and shit on their dough. And the chick went and made the pizza herself and like put the toppings on and everything. And then everybody's cracking up, and I'm wondering why everybody's cracking up, so I find out why. And before the pizza makes it out of the building, I figure it out, and I have her make another pizza without the pubic hair and the dick crust. And I put the bad pizza on top of the oven, because if you throw the pizza into the garbage, it'll melt through the bag and shit. So I just threw it in a box and stuck it on top of the oven. And while I wasn't looking, I was busy taking orders and making pizzas. The drivers are in and out on their runs, and whenever they see a pizza on top of the oven that doesn't have a tag on it, they think it's something that was a mistake and it's there for the drivers. So a lot of them, they were just grabbing slices of pizza and taking it in their car, eating it while they drove. And you know what? Nobody ever came back and said anything, that it tasted funny or they found the pubic hair or anything. And I never told anybody, so they never knew.
Surprised nobody got sick.
I know, but a pizza oven's 500 degrees, cooks for 15 minutes, so it'll kill pretty much anything. Pretty much anything.
Pizza again.
Yeah, that's why I say, let me reiterate, never be rude to anybody who has access to food they're preparing for you. Even if it's the phone girl, it doesn't have to be the guy who's making your food. It could be the waiter that you piss off or you're rude to, And if you ever rude to a waiter, don't ever go back, because they'll remember you. They'll be dipping their balls in your wine and shit. Okay.
Not a pleasant thought.
Okay, and let me get back to my little list here. Okay, we'll start from the top and do some of Monkey Richie's numbers. Yes? No?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Very good.
1-800... I don't know, I feel like singing.
Singing?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Alright, what are you going to sing?
Maybe you can sing along and just make up words. Okay, here are some words.
Hello, we are not available now. Name and phone number. For new messages.
We're in. Wow, speak up, lady. For those of you just tuning in, we just hacked this guy's answer machine and we're listening to his messages.
So, word to the wise, always fucking set your messages.
Yeah. Always say your passcode. Is that even in English?
Doesn't sound like it.
I can't even hear it clear enough to tell. Let's change the outgoing message if we can.
4.
That's my favorite part.
3 p.m.
Hola, taco, taco.
Can I leave that message?
Oh, sure.
Can I set the message?
You got an idea, huh? I think we'll have to get back to the menu and find out what number it is. Now, all these messages are from the same Oriental or
11.
Spanish lady.
1 a.m.
Hola, Nevato, is happening?
Nuestros pequeños hermanos.
Isabel se pesca está en la oficina.
I really wish we could get a hold of the UFO people sometime.
Hey, papi. USO?
Leaving messages.
End of final message.
Okay. Now let's hear the menu.
Press 1 to play.
So what was the lady's... Wait, what was
Press
the greeting, though?
For other functions.
What was the original...
Press 1 to play.
I don't remember.
New messages. Press 2 for other functions. Press 1 to record your message. Press 2 for other functions.
2.
Press 1 to erase all messages. Press 2 for other functions.
We'll come back and erase
to
later.
play back all messages. Press 2 for other functions.
That's all I can do?
Press 1 to play back new messages. Press 1 to record your message. Press 1 to erase all messages. No messages.
What?
I erased your messages.
Press 1 to play back. Press 1 to record your message. Press 1 to erase all. Press 1 to play back all.
Okay, it looks like we can't record a new greeting.
Or other functions.
Well, try it anyway. Try this next one anyway, okay?
Press 1 to play back new. Press 1 to record your message. Please leave your message.
Hello? Hi. We were busy hacking your answering machine, and yeah, I'm all scared and alone, and I'm in the bathtub with myself, and when I'm in the bathtub I like to leave nice creams on myself, and I'm really looking to talk with somebody, you know, because I have lots of emotional problems. I was wondering if we could talk about being abducted by aliens and how to make taco salads. Thanks, bye.
How to make taco salad. I made you hungry with my taco, haven't I? Is your mouth watering for Chinese, hearing about the people coming to my door?
Karen's like, I learn new things about you every day. What is that you like to do in the bathtub?
Really? Oh, that's so awesome. So she listens when you call in?
Yeah, we're in the same room.
Oh, okay. I get embarrassed sometimes when I have to do pranks and Keith is in the room with me.
Yeah, same here.
I feel silly because sometimes when I do the voices, I make weird faces that go along with it. I contort my mouth to do the Edgar voice and stuff. And I feel funny doing it in front of him. It's better when he's not here.
Did you hear this Gilbert Gnarly calls yet that I put on?
I thought they were all fake. Have you heard them? Do you think they're real?
I don't know if they're real, but he called this big girls line.
Now that's the one where it's supposed to be an old guy pranking other old people in the same retirement complex, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's it's from the retirement home. So he just calls he'll call a sex line or something, but it's big girls. And so he'll call them up and he won't actually talk dirty or anything. He'll say, I want to move furniture. And they're all trying to get him to think sexually, and she's like, he's like, come on, let's move this bed. She's like, well, we could do something else with it, Gilbert. He's like, what are you talking about? Then we won't have enough time to move the stove.
That's funny. You want to hear something I can't believe I almost forgot? Because it's not written down on my little list here. when I had to drive, I told you I had to drive to Westport for dinner with Keith's family, and we're in this. It's not like a really really fancy place, but it's pretty expensive, pretty fancy. And this party is being like escorted past our table, and their son, who's probably he looked like 14 or 15, he looks at me and he goes, "You're that guy from that site."
Oh my God!
I couldn't believe it. I was like, "No fucking way! This is the first time." What are the odds?
Recognized? Oh my God!
What are the fucking odds? Because my picture isn't even up on the site anymore.
It's like blurred out, right?
Yeah, but it used to be up there. So he's like, "You're that guy from that site."
Holy shit! Someone in public recognized you.
And I just did that like celebrity thing where you just like nod your head and lift your hand.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I felt so important because we're there with Keith's family, and they're like, "Wow," I'm imagining that they're thinking, "Wow, he must be really important." If, like people are recognizing him off the street. Wow. But that's the first time and probably the last time that'll ever happen to me, so I cherish it. It's the little things you have to cherish in life.
So was he like happy to have seen you?
Yeah, he was like, "Wow." Maybe I'm like his goatee. I'm like his hero. Yeah, hopefully he didn't think I was the guy from Goatsy. He didn't say what site.
Right.
Maybe it wasn't even my own. Hey, you're the guy from chickenfuckers.com.
Who knows? You get all these people posting your shit everywhere.
Yeah. I thought it was cool. Like, you're that guy from the internet.
Cool.
You want to try another Bubba before we go?
Yeah.
I don't want to rush you off the phone, but I want to try to limit how long I'm on with certain people so that other people can get in.
Oh, certain people.
Well, if I'm on the phone with you or Zach or Josh, it ends up being like a 3-hour call, and then I end up only taking 3 calls on the program.
The same people who call in every time, right?
But that's awesome because people listen for you guys anyway.
I'm afraid of hitting this same lady. Remember the one?
Yeah, I do. What about Mr. Dwan?
There's one that I don't... Oh, Wong.
We haven't checked in on him in a while.
Yeah, we don't know if he's dead or alive.
Let's take bets in the chat room. Will he be angry or will he be lucid?
For once, I just can't help laughing my ass off.
Me either. I usually cover the phone because I knew as soon as I hear or whatever passes for hello in his language or whatever language you speak, it just breaks me up every time. Do you still have his number?
Yeah, I just found it.
Uriel says Ted is wicked. You're wicked, baby. That's right. I'm paying attention.
I need another voice. I need an old person voice. I don't have that yet.
Oh, that's easy. You force your jaw back and up and make it scratchy and do an Edgar.
I'm not gonna do it now.
Or if you force your jaw back and peel back your lips,
you
can do a Thurston pretty easy. You can peel back your lips.
Love it.
That's what Josh said he does, or Zach says he does when he does that. He's gonna pull his jaw back and tighten his lip.
I wonder how Repeat did that Jim Bob voice though. It's almost like you'd picture him drooling all over himself.
You'll never guess what just happened.
What?
That evil cat is back. I'm looking at the evil cat right now. Where's my fucking camera? It's too fucking dark. I just heard something hit the window, and my cat was sitting in the window, and it just walked away about 3 feet, and it's in the shadow. I can't see what it's doing. I knocked on the glass, and he ran a foot and turned around and looked. He's belligerent. I'm so gonna get a pot of water and just stand at the ready. I can't believe there's this little passive-aggressive cat that just picks fights with the other cats in the complex here. Where the hell is he going? I'm he must be dark brown or black because he's hard to see outside. I know it's a cat. It's not like a raccoon or something.
It's a Persian?
Yeah, he's really fuzzy. I got a good look at his face. When he had his face in the window hissing at my cat. My cat is surprisingly brave. The Siamese would probably book and get scared and hide, but Julian is he doesn't get agitated he wants to fight. His fur doesn't go up and he doesn't hiss or growl. It's more he wants to play. And now Sebastian's investigating. He's going into the window.
Julian?
Yeah, Julian's... They call him an American short hair. It's a polite way of saying we don't know what it is.
Yeah, we know.
It's almost time to wrap up the program, and it just feels like we just started. Maybe we'll have to run late tonight.
Yeah, you didn't get drunk as you said you wanted to.
I know. I always want to drink, and then I'm like on the phone with so many people that... Okay. Well, you can talk for a moment while I finish this beer.
Well, yeah, I'll work on calling Wong. That's what I'll do.
Uh-oh. Do we have haters hanging out in the chat room tonight? Uriel says, Dave is special. I don't know who this Dave person is, but my name is KDK. For all intents and purposes. Okay. Special in like a short bus kind of way? I bet you it is some kind of female cat, and she's like, you know how when little kids like a little girl, like when a little boy likes a little girl, he'll go on the school ground and like trip her or pull her hair or punch her or, you know, spit on her.
Back of your car.
Okay.
You there, Ted? Maybe this cat likes Julie and wants to hook up. Maybe I ought to put Julian outside so he can get some stank on his hang low. Actually, it doesn't hang very low. It hangs sort of inside. Okay, beer number 3. I'm a pathetic drinker, aren't I?
Time to pull out another card. That one has 1 cent on it.
Really? 1 cent.
How do you wind up with 1 cent on the card?
That's happened to me before.
The one I just used, for some reason, got busied up. So.
This is weird. Sebastian isn't going in the window, but he's like standing on the sill. He's like standing on the chair. His like back paws are on the table, and his back paws are on the sill, and he's just looking.
Huh. A little antagonist. All right.
They do have sort of parental feelings. Because we got Julian so little, they do act as sort of like parents to him. Yeah, like when Mouse beats him up, Sebastian will actually go and like, well, he won't like smack her or attack her, but he'll go and try to get in the way.
All right, I got another card.
Okay.
For Mr. Long.
Okay. Rebel says he'll call in after you, Ted, so that's good. Stay tuned. Our friend Mr. Rebel will be calling in and rubbing it and doing it. And Rednex has phone numbers for Malika Dushiba, Alicia Dauschenbaug, and then he says, call some random penis. William Hung from... I've had at least like a dozen people send me the phone number for William Hung from American Idol. That poor guy's got to change his phone number. And then Uriel says, KDK, I wanted to hear the number and say a little something to you. Well, message me when you have the chance.
You there?
I'm here. You want to start or you want me to?
You could start this time.
Yeah, because we're probably going to be cracking up. If he answers.
I don't know.
No.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Duong? Hello? Luong? Hello? Okay, if we call back, we'll at least get a yell out of him.
Yeah.
Maybe he recognized my voice?
I don't know. Maybe he couldn't hear you.
Maybe I'm just saying his name wrong so he knows I must be fucking with him.
Alright, I'll try again.
We'll try again, and hopefully he'll be, like, angry.
Hey.
For English, press...
What?
Para inglés.
For English, press...
Press what?
Press el número dos.
You wish to call.
This thing keeps saying there's a server down. It's New Era. They're always going down. No wonder they never have any listeners.
Subscriber cannot be reached. Please try again later.
What in the world is that?
You sure you got the right number?
Yeah, let me,
That would be the weirdest busy signal I ever heard.
Yeah. Let me see.
You kids in this new phone technology, it's hard for us to keep up with all these machines trying to steal our pills.
Call some random person and say you won $1 million. That is the oldest prank in the book. Hussein S. Iraq. Abdullah bin Laden. Bob Glasscock. Okay, now that's funny. Bob Glasscock. I'm just reading off numbers that Mr.
Alright.
Okay. What'd you say, Homestar? You like my strong bed?
What's that?
You know who strong bed is?
No.
Time to change the tape in that machine there, buddy.
Hello? Hello? Hi. Hey, dude. I know you're home and I need to talk to you. It's very important. Please pick up the phone. Mr. Long Dwong? Hello? Don't leave us hanging.
I think you hung up on us. Okay.
So he's wise.
What do you think of this? Bob Glasscock. I knew that would get you. Well, aren't you worried about it breaking? And then we have...
This could be a good cheap thrill. We could just say, hi, is it Bob Glasscock?
Now, let me take a deep breath before I say this because I want to get it right. If I get it right, it'll be really funny. Huang Chung Chang Wang. Huang Chung Chang Wang. You want to call Huang Chung Chang Wang?
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
We can... Okay, Bob Glasscock or Huang Chung Chang Wang?
It's called Glasscock.
Mr. Glasscock. He's in Texas, so he'll be a good old boy.
Don't mess with Texas.
Please enter your PIN.
Oh, I forgot to talk about my National Keep the Elderly from Voting campaign. I'll have to get it that. I'll have to get it to that later.
9 cents. Please enter your destination number now. You have 27.
You there, dude?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to start? Yeah, I'll start.
Probably won't be that.
I wish you could do like a little kid's voice.
Hi, Mr. Glasscock. You ever get afraid of breaking it?
I am Glasscock, the Magnificent.
Okay, Mr. Glasscock isn't home.
Mr. Glasscock is,
That would be a no on Glasscock. We still have this Veronica chick. I'm a little hesitant to be pranking like 15-year-old people.
15-year-old?
That's why I asked for her mom's name. So we could call Carol, whose daughter is Veronica. And all I said everything that I had to work with. She might be a lesbian. You know, if we had any female listeners, it would be good to get them in to do like a hit on her prank call.
Call a pharmacy.
Every time I do like a prank call where I hit on somebody, every once in a while, and this probably scares me the most, I actually get a hookup. You remember when I called Gay Alex like 2 or 3 weeks ago? And he was like, oh, I remember you. And then I posted the prank call that I did to Hectic, and the same thing happened. The guy's like, oh, sure, just come right over, stick your dick in my ass, whatever. Whatever, I have no idea who you are, where I met you, where you're coming from, or whatever. Just fuck me.
Alright. Walgreens.
Okay.
I'm gonna call a pharmacy.
Remember, safe sex is good.
Is there anything I could use in Wawa, a condom?
What about driveway gravel? A glad alligator bag? Tinfoil. You know, I found
the
myself...
bag that the newspaper comes in, you know, that bag. I'm using a tourniquet.
Every time I listen to that call and he gets to that part, I'm like thinking like, what are some other things around the house if you had to, you could possibly use as a condom? You know what I've come up with?
What? A balloon?
A what?
A balloon?
A balloon? No, saran wrap. That might work.
Yeah, I don't think it's porous, really. Or is it?
Well, if you wrap it up, you know, saran wrap, you can put as much on as you want, so you can make it like you got like a giant dick. And saran wrap, you can make like a belt out of it, you know, like wrap it up to the crack of your ass and around your waist so it won't go anywhere. And you can be like, make yourself a giant strap-on out of saran wrap.
You get a bubble for your penis.
I totally want to see a porno where somebody's fucking a chick with a saran wrap diaper on. You can always tell when it's getting late in the program because that's when I get even more goofy. So
I don't know what's going to happen when I call the pharmacy, but I'm going to call.
We're calling the pharmacy about what?
Do what? Do what?
Do what? 62 people listening, by the way. Just doing the update. 62 for us and 39 for them. That really was an insult. You know, the part where he said, "I don't even know who you are." That really pisses me off.
Wait, who said that now?
Because not only is he being disrespectful to me and lying, it was Damon from NHB. He's like the quote general manager. Basically, he's the guy who pays for the streams and shit.
General manager.
Yeah. You know, these people always want to invent jobs for themselves. Let's make jobs for ourselves. I am the general manager of KDK's Lunatic Fringe.
And I am
the program director.
CEO.
You're the CEO. Oh, yeah? Well, then I'm the AFL-CIO. I'm the NAACP of PCU.
I'm just going to see where it's going to go.
Okay.
It's possible it could go somewhere.
I need my pills and robots took them.
Alright, hold on.
Okay. I've never done that call before. An old person calling a drugstore because they think robots have stolen their pills. I don't know where that cliche came from. It's like the oldest cliche in the book that old people are always scared that robots are out to steal their pills. I remember an old Saturday Night Live sketch that had it in it, but I've heard it before that. And I need a cigarette. So I can cough and choke.
Oh, as if there was someone at the door.
For calling Walgreens 24-hour pharmacy located at San Carlos.
And now for something completely different.
To refill your prescription, press 8. If you are a doctor or doctor's representative, press 1.
If you sit down a McNugget, press 4.
To use Walgreens Touch Tone Pre-Fill service, press 1. To leave a message for
No, we want a real person.
Press 2. To check if your prescription is ready for pickup, press 3.
There's nobody in the pharmacy now, right?
Our pharmacy staff.
Yeah, they're open 24.
Oh, really?
Hold to speak to one of our pharmacy staff.
I need me a Kroger to write some scripts. That was the William Burroughs and me coming out. You ever read into William Burroughs?
Knife to a goddamn gunfight.
Hello? Hi. I have some questions about medicine.
Okay.
Can you talk about that?
Just a second. Let me transfer you to pharmacist, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Ted?
What did I take?
Hey, Ted, here's a theoretical question.
Okay.
Say I want to help my buddy Mark out by taking over your stream and simulcasting his show on PCU.
Uh-huh.
Would you have a problem?
No.
Okay, cool. There's certain people I'd like to help, and I know just streaming on your station would bring at least 20 more people in for them. And social crime needs all the help we can get because now I'm determined to kick NHB's ass and make them swallow their words.
What is the white ingredient in coleslaw?
The white ingredient would be mayo.
It is mayo?
Yeah. I'm a chef kind of... Yeah, you're not allowed to eat animal fat.
No, I'm okay with dairy. I just don't eat that much of it. But I thought I had this canister of basically like a pound of coleslaw, and I just ate it all mindlessly, just eating coleslaw. And I was like...
Oh. If I eat mayonnaise or like butter products, it makes my skin feel like all greasy.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Like Keith today, he was eating his lobster and putting it in a bowl of butter. And eating it, and like afterwards, he was like, my sweat feels greasy.
I sweat chicken grease.
Yeah, I'm sweating butter.
I guess the pharmacist is busy.
I felt like such an idiot because I'm sitting there and I'm not eating. And I looked at the menu to see if they have like small appetizer or something I could order, and it was like mostly seafood, like stuff I don't like. So I was like, okay, I'll just have a piece of garlic bread. And people are like, don't you have money? I'm like, yeah, I got a pocket full of money, but I just ate. It's a good thing I brought money because Keith didn't have any. I ended up paying the $60 for. It was like $40 for a lobster, and like $7 for one beer, and like $5 for a Diet Coke for me. Yeah. Yeah.
Kabooby!
Kapap!
Oh, shit.
And it wasn't even an import beer. Weird beer.
Hello?
Pharmacist, how may I help you?
Hi, I had a question about medicine.
Okay, go ahead.
I've been drinking beer tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and I took a whole bunch of painkillers.
Mm-hmm.
And is it okay if I just keep drinking?
No, you shouldn't drink anymore.
Well,
It's a pain medication.
what can I do to keep drinking?
I'm sorry?
What can I do? Is there something I can do to keep drinking?
No. You shouldn't be drinking.
Well, there's a lot of things I shouldn't be doing. Like, for instance, right now I'm trying to rebuild a Linux kernel while drunk.
So I'm just saying, don't drink anymore.
What's going to happen if I do?
I don't know, but I don't recommend it.
Would you like to drink with me?
No, sir.
Oh, sir, that's great. Do people call you ma'am? Make you feel old?
No, it's just out of politeness.
Oh, I see. Do you have time to talk about emotional problems?
Right now, I don't. I'm sorry.
Well, it is kind of related to medicine in a way, because I know that eventually I'm going to need some. Like, do you sometimes imagine that there are people trying to get you?
No, but if you do, you should see a doctor if you do.
Because sometimes when I'm in the bathroom with myself in the tub, I sometimes see shadows and I get very scared that someone's going to get me. Does that happen to you?
No, but if you're feeling that way, you should see a doctor.
Well, see, I don't get out much. I'm pretty much bound to my home. See, I was born without a functioning immune system. So, hold on, the computer's asking me something. Oh, yes, I live in a bubble. I'm not allowed out of it because, otherwise all the germs and microbes would kill me. So, do you think you could come by and visit me? Because I'm very, very lonely.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Are you turning me down?
I'm sorry, I just can't right now. I'm sorry.
Isn't that part of your job to help people, especially people who...
Okay, sir, but I'm very busy right now. Can you call back in a little bit?
Will you come and visit me?
No, I cannot.
But I'm in a bubble and I haven't seen...
Hold on just a moment, sir.
Thank you.
How much you want to bet she's not coming back? She transferred you the lady's shoes or something. The seafood department will pick up in a moment.
The hell?
It's a great night tonight. I feel really good tonight. I'm in a good mood, and it's been a great show so far.
Yeah,
The numbers have been really good.
I've completely procrastinated on my homework.
Well, you got all day tomorrow. No playing basketball tomorrow. You got to knuckle down and do your homework.
No, they're resurfacing the goddamn court, so I can't play.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. So that'd be cool if I just take over the stream and simulcast Brainbox on. It'll be Friday from 5 to 8.
Yeah, it's cool. I just have to send you the info.
Oh, you keep changing the info. You afraid I'm going to hack you or something? I'm going to turn into like a Ted hater and just like boot your stream all day every 5 minutes. Boot.
I actually changed hosts because the other one was blocked from my work, which is really strange.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to wait for the person to come back.
Okay. To be honest with you, I don't think she was going to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I just clicked over there when you dialed. I'm just an idiot.
You're just doing all the calling.
I was thinking for a moment, well, should I try to ignore it and hope nobody notices it? It's better I acknowledge my mistakes rather than have others point them out for me. Okay, do we want to try somebody else?
It's up to you if, what was the four-part name?
Let me see if I can get it again. Wen Chung Cheng Wang.
Wang Chung Cheng Wang.
No, it's Huang.
Huang Chung Cheng Ping Pang Walla Walla Bing Bang.
I guess the first name would be Huang Chung. Not like
This is really politically incorrect, but there was a comedian called Nelson Smelson who used to say, he did a stand-up act, and he said, you know how Chinese people name their children?
I know the answer.
He says they take a walk and they throw it across the room, and whatever noise it makes.
Ching, chang, cling, clang.
Walla 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 bing bang. Wah 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 wah.
Okay, you want to try this guy? Oh, he's nearby. He's in New York. So it's like 1 in the morning for him. Let's wake his Chinese ass up. Yeah, it's all in good fun. You're never sure what you're going to hear in this program. That's what I love about it. You know what I love about this program? You know what I love the most about this program?
What's that?
Even I rarely know what's going to happen next.
That's true.
Okay, do you want to try another person, or do you want to just call it a night?
I'm not tired or anything.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. We can go on for a little more. He sent me, 1886 $1 silver certificate. That's probably worth a lot of money. Let me read through and see how much he's selling it for.
Let me see the merc.
It's worth. It's on eBay, and the bidding at the time this guy wrote to us was up to almost $3,000.
Shit.
Its estimated value is $4,500. It's an 1886 $1 silver. It's like a dollar bill, worth like $4,500. Okay, then we have more Glasscocks. We got Don or Jim Glasscock.
I'm looking up the classified.
We have San Diego or Simi Valley, so it's still early.
Okay, you can try another Glasscock. I'm going to peruse the classifieds while you do that.
What do you think, San Diego or Simi?
San Diego.
San Diego, okay. Simi Valley.
Next.
I want to sing to somebody tonight just for the hell of it. You there?
Yeah. Looking at an ad for a tractor with a Caterpillar tractor so I can say I want to plow my neighbor's house down.
I want that fucking thing torn down now.
Would you be a little fucking upset?
Please record message.
Message. Hello, how are you doing, dear? Be quiet, Maurice. My name is Jill, and I was calling from Mr. Glasscock. Hello, are you there? Don, pick up the phone.
If there is a very loud noise, I mean, not loud, but pitched correctly, would his cock shatter?
You're just being silly. Hello? Hello? Something just went beep on me. Don, how are you doing, dear? Hello?
He heard that, and I think he just hung it up.
Is it live or is it Glasscock?
Yeah. We'll shatter that Glasscock.
Hockey jersey.
How about we call and just sing things in high pitches?
Collectible.
What?
Somebody put an ad for adult films collectibles. Time to call them.
Okay.
What?
You know what you do? While you're talking to the guy, just take off your shirt. And you just sit there going like this. Next week, I'm really going to see if I can hook the phone directly up to the computer so we can get rid of.
Adult films collectible from 50s, 60s, and 70s, $500.
Wow. Now, don't you feel silly keeping those for so long?
Marilyn Monroe in there.
You know Barbara Streisand?
Hello, you've reached my voicemail. I'm not available at this moment, but please feel free to leave a message, your name, your number, and any pertinent information, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for calling.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, I see that you're selling adult films from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, etc. You've been collecting them for, God, many, many years, 30 years, four decades, up to the 80s. You must be a real perv. If you can, you can call us back at 510-673-2949. Because we really want to buy these films and start our own video store. And we were thinking that we could find really old perverted men who used to watch these when they were younger and maybe help them relive their youth. Thanks.
Mark my words. When you least expect it, your aunt will come.
Hello?
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 What's that name that Lucius always says? Arlene! Go ahead, I talked over you.
Arlene!
You gotta do... Too bad you can't do it without laughing. You gotta call up and do like a... shaking your dick call.
Let me try a random number with that.
Okay. I was listening to Brainbox the other day, and everybody was getting nude on the webcam, so I'm like, have drunk Kevin whip out his dick and shake it for us on camera. I figured he might be drunk enough to do it.
I was nervous when I thought Brendan was going to get someone I work with.
Like you do a voice and somebody's like, Ted?
Hello?
Yo, what up, man?
Who is this?
Yo, man, don't be talking all that shit, man. What's up with that? Yo, is my buddy over there, man, my friend?
Who is this?
This Tyrell.
I think you've got the wrong number because no one that I know is going to cuss to my face, okay? So you have some respect.
Yo, don't be talking shit to me.
Hey, you're the one calling me to my house, not me calling you.
Who you think you is, you uppity hoe? Too bad she hung up first. I was waiting for her to stop talking so I could call her an uppity hoe. Oh man. This is too much fun, Ted. We can never stop doing. I know I can never stop doing. I have too much fun.
Yeah, I do too. I never laugh like I do. Yeah.
This is my outlet for the week. This is like the most fun I have all week, pretty much.
It's like, for no one I know would cuss to my face. Should call her back.
Yeah, fuck it. Just call her back and I'll talk. I want to call her an uppity hoe. Who you think you is? Or you say, you can do a better black voice. Who you think you is about me, you uppity asshole?
I'm going to calling card this one, but I'm going to do the shook your dick bit.
Okay. You're going to ask the woman if she shook her dick at someone?
Yeah, that doesn't work. No, the one you were sitting out on your porch.
Playing with your pussy?
Yeah.
Wow, you just take a corn cob and put a rubber on it and just cram it up your pussy hole. You uppity hole. You bet you wouldn't say that.
You're calling. That called my swear.
Why don't you stick a rubber on a corn cob and jam it up your pussy hole? Yeah, just call her back.
You ever use that proper acting?
Just call her back and say, why don't you just stick a rubber on a corn cob and jam it up your pussy hole, you uppity hole.
I'll try it.
I know, you're totally going to crack up after like the first two words.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, man. This program is the only time where like my face starts to hurt because I'm like smiling and laughing so much. I love my show. Even as unprofessional and poor sounding as it is, it's still the best goddamn thing on the radio. What?
A stupid cheap-ass phone won't let me scroll.
Press 1.
Won't let me scroll back. Shut up. Won't let me scroll back and find the number.
Oh, she got off. She got away with it.
Press 1.
Someone else.
69 people.
All right, I know who I want to call.
Okay. 69 people, fucking 1:15 in the morning. God damn, God bless
What
you
is my
people.
pen? Oh, shit. Oh, that's right.
You are listening to Social Crime Radio and PCU Radio.
Please enter.
This is someone selling an antique Magnavox. Real?
Radio?
Yeah, someone to call up like a brother, asking how much bass it's got.
Work up the O in there.
Work it in.
Yeah, work it in somehow. Now listen, up in hole. Smells like hacking down trees over here. Snap, crackle, pop.
Leave the message.
Oh, that's too cute.
We're not home right now. Leave the message.
I knew it.
That's too cute.
I was saying to myself, Ted doesn't have the heart to, like, say something mean after a cute little kid leaves a message.
It's like,
hello! But you know what? I would have done the same thing.
Rabbit in here.
Yeah.
How about birds? Someone selling a bird.
The bad, awful birds, and they peck at my horse's face and his teeth.
Sometimes it'll grow grass. Alright, let's see.
He nearly blew both of his arms and his face off with that thing.
Name that prank.
Solve Civil War memorabilia.
Yeah, we'll have to play that game one week where we try to stump each other with prank calls.
You know, that would be a good, like, just have, like, 3 contestants.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good idea. I'll have to set that up. We'll have to do...
Everyone should pitch in so that there actually be a prize. You know, like a PayPal amount or something.
You know what we can give out? T-shirts, buttons, and patches.
There you go.
It takes 10 days to have this stuff made, so as soon as I come up with a graphic I like that I think will look good in only one color, I'm going to send it off, and 10 days later we'll have T-shirts and buttons and patches for giveaways on the program. And I was thinking about making some Dick Power shirts to bring to Gay Pride and sell, because I figure if I bring like a backpack full of shirts, right?
Dick Power!
Yeah, if I have Keith put the shirts on, like one at a time, and tell the people to buy the shirt off his back, you know, they'll probably buy it just to see him take his shirt off.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, perks for me.
I'm going to call this person that's selling lovebirds.
Oh, I love birds. I would like to buy a purebred Arab. Please.
Oh, you don't get that one?
No, because I didn't see that.
When I called the woman who was, like, selling the purebred Arab, I didn't know what an Arab was, so I was assuming it was a bird, and it turned out to be a horse. And then I ran with it. I was like, okay, we'll just sell us a horse anyway. And I said something about having made a lot of money in internet porn during the 90s, and then she was like, I don't think I want to sell you my horse. She's afraid we're going to do, like, horse porn with her horse. Anyway, where were we?
Calling someone for lovebirds.
Lovebirds.
I can use a different kind of bird. There's like a bunch of different birds. Let's see.
Lovebirds are funny, though.
Cockatoo.
I need a cockatoo.
A 3.
Loving Young HF.
Young... What is it?
Young... Cockatoo Loving Young HF. What the hell is that?
I don't know. Call her and ask.
Alright, hold on.
Now, does the HF stand for Hellfire? Hellfire and Brimstone. It's the bird of doom, and I want it because I'm into the dark arts.
Actually, I think Sally's the one that's into witchcraft, not Joe.
321 minutes.
Minutes. Hello, boys.
Hi.
I love the fact that we've been kicking NHB's ass all night with the one stream without even adding the others in.
So which is the stream that's going dark in June?
N-Box.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling about the cockatoo.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was sold.
Oh, so you just gave it away, huh?
I'm sorry?
Well, I've been looking at this ad for a long time, and
Can you speak?
Sorry, I said I've been looking at this ad for a long time and was thinking whether or not to call for the bird. And,
I'm sorry,
can you hear?
Where?
I want to buy the bird.
I'm sorry, the bird was sold.
Who'd you sell it to? That was my bird.
God, what's wrong with this phone now? Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So you said you still have the bird, you said?
Hello?
You said you still have the bird.
Hello? Hello, ma'am?
My friend here wants to give you the bird.
She's pretending she can't hear us, this evil, vicious woman.
Hello?
Uppity ho?
See, you worked it in?
Tonight's secret word is uppity ho.
Hello?
It might be my mom, but will you put a trace on this?
What are you talking
I'm worried
about?
it's mom. I'm worried.
Hello?
I can't hear anything.
Hello, how are you doing, dear? I've fallen down a flight of steps and my head has been bashed apart very severely.
Would you stop talking about tracing calls? Hello?
Do you know how to play in a God of the Vita? How about Funky Town?
Work your body. Hello?
Well, that was
what the hell is going on?
That was pretty close to Funky Town, anyway.
If anybody knows what tones to press for me to play Funky Town,
what the hell was that?
She couldn't hear you, but she was afraid something was wrong with her mother, so she wanted the phone call traced.
Oh,
shit. She was calling to somebody. See, now we got some woman all, like, worried about nothing because she couldn't even hear what we were saying.
We should call her back.
Well, probably the same thing will happen.
Hi. I just want to say, you're a stupid bastard, ma'am, and your mom's fine.
Yeah.
And you're an uppity hoe?
That works.
God bless.
You want to call her back? She probably wouldn't hear us again, so I wouldn't bother.
She probably won't.
But anyway, Ted, I'm gonna let you go because I gotta pee again.
Okay.
I gotta schedule breaks, for myself.
Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to you next time.
Okay, take it easy, man.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody always sounds so mad when I have to get off the phone with them, but, I do have to, I am drinking beers over here, and I do have to go take a leak for real. But I'm going to play something, I'm going to go pee, and when I come back, I'll be all refreshed and ready to go again for the rest of the program. You guys hang in there. You never know what's going to happen on this program, so you ought to be afraid to tune out, because you might miss something cool. Speaking of cool, let me see if there's anything cool I can play.
This is Bobby Trendy and KDK prank calls is absolutely luxurious.
On our show, we discuss everyday helpful hints and tips, such as making Molotov cocktails out of what you find underneath your sink, fingering the pizza girl that lives at the Ronald McDonald House and getting away with it, and social issues like why are there too many Puerto Ricans on Sesame Street?
I like to play.
What's wrong with America? Tune in every Sunday. Tune in 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We got to close it out. That's it for tonight. Be back again tomorrow night. Right at Bushy Tail, because I can see you tomorrow, baby.
I move your picture.
I move your picture.
From my wall.
From my wall.
From my wall. And I replace them.
Both large and I replace them.
Both large and small.
Both large and small.
And each new day.
Each new day. To everyone.
nothing takes the place of you.
Just remember, nothing takes the place. Nothing can ever take the place of you, baby.
Your letters.
I read your letters. Each and every one. One by one. By one.
And I still love you.
And I still love you, baby. Baby, I still love you.
When it's all said and done.
When it's all said and done, I still love you.
Oh, my darling.
Oh, my darling. And
I'm so blue.
I'm so blue. Because nothing.
Because nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Makes you as quiet as your vagina.
I write this letter.
It's raining.
On my window pane.
As the moving finger writes. One day it'll send you till tomorrow. You know, he's not even listening to the lyrics anymore. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you too. As each teardrop glistens on my letter.
Without you.
How's that one?
Nothing seems the same.
Without time, nothing's the same. Nothing's the same.
So I'll wait.
And I'll wait.
Until you're home.
Until you're home.
Again, I love you.
Again. Like I said before, I love you.
But I'm all alone.
But I'm all alone.
I'm all alone till I see you again tomorrow night, baby.
Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow, I love you so much. I love you more.
I'm so blue.
Bye. I'm bluer. Goodbye.
Because nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, but nothing. Takes the place.
Takes the place of you, baby. Thank you all for listening. I love y'all. Tune in again next week. And stay beautiful.
Tree and engage in lewd sex acts for 4 hours in the tree before.
And that's about it, folks, because, well, this is KDK, and right now it is Thursday night, and I've just finished editing last week's marathon program. And after this point in the program is when Andrew Access and his friends showed up, and the show sort of degenerated, and Rebel kept trying to call in, and we couldn't pay, or I couldn't pay attention, because there were people talking in the background here and ruining the pranks, and it was just a complete mess. It was sort of interesting to listen to on like a mess level, but I didn't want to include it here. So, that's it for this week's program, but I didn't want this week's program to end without the traditional thank you all for listening, I love you all, and tune in again next week.